All right, now that I made James shut up, finally. Damn it, James. What is going on, everyone? Welcome into the Monday Night Hangout edition. Now that James talked shit, saying I was late when I wasn't, and then he came backstage and started talking shit to Wendy, and that made us late. So actually, you blame them for this whole fiasco we already have had. How are you guys doing tonight? There he is.
I'm doing good.
It's funny if on air, James will never shut the hell up, though. It's the same thing.
That's not true.
Yeah, see? Ben, you're still late.
Andy.
Andy.
So, how you both doing
Were you
tonight?
coming on at 1/4 the hour? Wasn't it set for 1/4 the hour first up?
He was running late, so I had to jump it up.
But then I moved the times, so technically I'm never late. It's just no one pays attention to the changes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like shows where you're sitting there.
James,
You're like,
you
you're
squirrely bastard. What?
pretty much. I always don't like the shows where it's like gonna be live at this time, and then you get there and it says just waiting, and it sits there saying waiting for like 35 minutes. It's like just adjust the show time. It's not a big deal. At least people know it's not that big of a deal. A mess.
It is the loophole.
I mean, if you're a huge channel, like huge channel, you know, like that hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you can do that, and people will sit there and wait. Like 100 people will sit there and wait for like 30 minutes, going, "Oh my god, where are they? What happened?" It's like, fuck that.
I'd always wait for you, Ben.
I know you would. So would James.
Yeah.
So now we're just missing the fourth piece.
Who would that be? Or you don't want to say?
Don't say his name. Don't do it.
I love the pussy. I love the pussy. I love the pussy.
Tonight he doesn't have to behave himself. It was just too weird on Thursday night that he was so controlled. I didn't like it.
Isn't that weird? It is weird, isn't it? When he's like so diplomatic and
scary.
reserved, and it's like, who are you?
He was almost normal-ish.
Yeah.
I think he was ticking the normal boxes. Like, who are you? Where the fuck's Mel? What did you do with him?
That was his psychopath activated mode. He lures you in. I guess while we're at it,
the old false sense of security.
Harley Dad. We'll try that summoning too.
Well, it's a tough call. If you'll show up.
Yeah, because what is it over there? Like midnight or something?
It's 11:30 for me, but for Harley, it's 9:30.
Oh yeah,
okay.
They would have had their supper quite a while ago.
Pretty bad when I call myself the troll doll and everyone still knows who I am. I can't even disguise myself.
Hey, so
Even like the other gangsters wear their hats so they can like, you can't see their eyes.
It's okay. There we go. That's better.
Yep.
Wendy's going to get me in trouble with YouTube. Every live show, no matter what, no matter how behaved it was, even this last one, I had to do a review again with them.
Wasn't from me. Even the last
No.
one, that'd have to be your copyright stuff.
No, those aren't
Mel
getting.
was behaved.
I have figured out which ones are copyright, which ones aren't. And it's not that, so it just comes up limited. I think it's just because it's been a trend, so they just immediately limit it now. But they came back immediately, like a day later, like, "Oh no, it's fine." I was like, "Yeah, we didn't say anything bad on that one."
And Mel was very well behaved, as we all agreed. Like, weirdly behaved.
Andy,
Melman,
nice.
Melman.
Yeah. He definitely has to be.
I think it's a bucket hat when it goes that way. That's the bucket hat style.
Well, Mel has to be on his best
style.
on Wednesday for sure to prepare for his show on Thursday. So
that is true.
That's
that is
right.
True.
So I think we'll see Mel behave the day before and the day after.
Yeah.
For promotional purposes, and then the rest of the week it'll just be, which is only 4 days. It'll be crazy.
The normal Mel that we all know. Yeah.
I like how you just said.
God bless him.
Normally the term is that we know and love, but you just said we know. Oh, poor Mel.
Melly, Melly, Melly. Melly, Melly, Melly.
Yeah, that's part of it. Also, we have a bad trend on this channel with the live streams. I mean, we didn't just have that episode where literally, I think the word, again, dick was said like 100 times within the first 30 minutes. That one they did not remonetize. That one was left limited. I think for good reason.
Well, what's the crap everyone reckons? Oh, no, it's only the first 8 minutes that counts. It's like, I don't know how that works, but I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it's the first 8 seconds of a video. You can't have like language, like heavy language in the first 8 seconds. After that, it's
8
fine.
8 seconds?
Yeah, 8 minutes is where you get double ads. So like a video, you will have like the ad at the beginning of the video, and then if it's 8 minutes or longer, you'll get a mid-roll ad. If it's not, you only get the one at the beginning.
How much swearing could happen in 8 seconds? Like,
well, it's like if you just came on the video.
Asshole, freaking motherfucking.
Well, no, yeah. If you just come on and you say within the first 8 seconds, it's oh fuck. They're like, no go. It's too immediate for them. They ask you that because one of my shorts is completely demonetized because of that. Because I edited it wrong, and I was just like, I'm not re-editing it. Screw it.
Wow. I don't think I like these YouTube rules. Oh, and I see, oh my God, are we allowed to, like, say competitors' names? Like, let's just say WWE Rumble in the Jungle. Geez, they're pumping the ads these days. No comment? Yeah, Rumble.
No.
Pumping the ads. Everyone will be coming back to YouTube in no time.
Jesus.
It's going to turn into another YouTube brand. Wait for it.
Yeah, you can swear all you want in the videos. It's just there's those little tricks to it. It's the first 8 seconds, and then, yeah. You can, I swear a lot in my videos. It's just, you have to tell it like, hey, there's profanity, basically. Nowadays, anyways. I think the older videos, they just kind of go, they are what they are, because they were under different rules. Now it's certain ads won't want to be partake in that video because of language or something like that. Like, you're not going to see a kid's toy advert pop up during one of my videos. You know, it's going to be like check new mortgage rates, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and especially when this is for adults
made for
only
kids box, and that's when
stream.
you're going to get alcohol ads. But if you don't tick the not made for kids box, you're going to get Toy World ads.
Yeah, all of mine are not for kids, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't age restrict it, YouTube will automatically do that if it wants to, but I'm not.
Oh, cool. Hey, these kids at high school and everything, they swear just as bad as the adults, if not worse. In fact, they've even got all these new fancy fangle dangle swear words that I've had to have teenagers educate me on what the hidden code meaning is.
I think it's worse because they just say it freely without knowing what they're actually saying. Like they just jumble shit together so it sounds really bad, which it is bad, but yeah, it's like that didn't even make any sense. Like have some class, fuck. You know.
Yeah, little shit.
Yeah.
Jumping in for a tum you. What?
I'm not sure.
What the hell's that mean? Is that like some?
Sure.
Is that a short code word?
Yeah,
I'm just wondering, is this like something that all the cool kids are saying, and we've got to like get translators now?
Yeah,
Jumping in for a tum you. Yeah,
Maybe
it doesn't
it
matter
is.
how many times I read it. I read it correctly.
Yeah, I had to read it a couple times. That's why I had to pull it up to make sure I was reading it correctly. To like highlight it so it was bigger for me.
Jumping in for a tum you. Is that like, I don't know, you roll over on your back and get your belly scratched, or ooh, tummy you?
The imagery I just got is disturbing.
Oh goodness.
Now I can't get it out of my head. Don't ask what it was, either. Don't ask what it was.
Please welcome Petey, the
Okay,
sexual
we're in the
harassment
private chat.
panda.
I'm disturbed.
In the East mythology, sexual harassment, panda.
Yeah, don't ask what it was.
Was that like a subliminal hint?
Subliminal. yeah, there are days where I like certain.
Subliminal.
Yeah, there are certain days a word like that where I'll be like nah, fuck. Like just totally can't say it.
I remember I heard a comedian, like one of these radio comedians one time, talking about just words and stuff like that. And the one that really forever stuck out in my mind, you know, like you hear people say stuff on the car radio when you're driving to work, and you hear it and it locks there forever. And it was a comedian going, sibling, the only word you can say sober and still sound like you're drunk.
Sibling.
Sibling? Sibling. Sibling. I thought it was funny.
Well, I took a nap. I took a little
Only word
nap
you can say
earlier, so
sober and-
I'm working on it again. Oh, I got
Don't
something
do
for
it.
you.
It's America.
Oh no!
I saw it.
So you had to do it. So you had to do it, didn't you?
He done that on purpose.
I saw it.
It was on
But
purpose.
Wendy, I did get a special treat tonight for a certain hashtag moment for us later.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck is it?
I was going to say that if you do America, then I'm not.
America, fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America!
Yeah, see, I've had to learn where to
yeah!
cut certain things and only play certain amounts, so that way it doesn't copyright. Because if I played that like another 10 seconds, it would be like, nope.
Or 5 seconds. So how many seconds was that? America! Fuck yeah! America! So 10 seconds, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, probably about 10, 12 seconds. If you play more than that, though, then the algorithm starts to catch it. You have to do it. That's why you'll see, like, if you watch reaction videos, they'll play some, and some will say, hey, we're not monetized, because they just watch the whole video and they're like, whatever. They just worry about it getting pulled down, because sometimes it gets torn down, taken down for the copyright reason. But if it's left up all the times, it's demonetized because they play too long a stretch. Otherwise, you'll see ones that play like 5-10 seconds and stop it and talk for a second, then play it again, and then play.
Yep.
And that throws off the tracking mechanism, basically, or whatever.
Alligator rhythm.
Yeah, whatever YouTube uses.
The loophole. It's the loophole.
Like the movie
The
They Live.
loophole of acceptability. Oh, subliminal. Fucking hell. Subliminal. But more. Oh my God.
Subliminal
I had a
bombardment.
couple of drinks today.
A
Yes, that's the
couple.
one.
A
What
couple.
he said.
A
It's
couple.
everywhere. Subliminal bombardment. Subliminal bombardment.
Next.
Go on, James. Say that 3 times fast.
No,
On
I wouldn't
Pepsi.
be able.
Subliminal bombardment. Subliminal bombardment.
I wouldn't be able to say it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the movie They Live. Doesn't sound familiar. The movie The Live? Anyone? I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've heard of it. you
They
know?
live?
They Live, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going for a Google.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've heard of that. To be honest.
Me either. I'm Googling.
I'm not the biggest movie buff though, so but at the same time, it's like I don't even think I've heard of it.
Yeah, and depends on
Oh,
what
okay.
year was
John
that
Carpenter's 1988 movie.
movie? Too
Oh.
early.
Is that correct, Thomas?
If it is, I might have seen parts of it. I just don't remember the title.
Ooh, okay. It's a horror movie. I would have
Mhm.
definitely not seen it.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
The film follows
Okay.
an unnamed drifter who discovers through special sunglasses. Ooh, I want them sunglasses.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I might have seen parts of it. I've seen a lot of different pieces of John Carpenter. That's why when she said that, I was like, oh, I probably have seen parts of it. It's just not, maybe I've never seen the whole thing or it's just been so long that I'm not thinking about it. Because I was like,
Yeah.
They Live.
Is Roddy Piper wrestling?
Yeah, he was a
That's
wrestler in
It
skirt.
was. Yeah, it was.
You.
Yeah. WWE or friggin'
Yep.
you know, WWW, WWE,
WWF to the
lots of W's,
WWE.
lots of E's. Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I don't know how old is he now. Yeah, I was like, I know
Roddy Piper
I
passed
don't know,
away.
but
oh, yeah. He's dead. Yeah.
so
I was like,
Roddy
he's
Piper,
a
he
guy.
was in the days of like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, what was it, Gravedigger? I used to watch wrestling, all that kind of stuff back in the days.
Yeah, the Attitude
who
Era.
else was in it? Yeah, Roddy Piper. I think he even managed a couple of wrestlers as well. Who else is there? Don't know none of these other names that are in the movie.
Then that's
horror
when
movie. I don't do horror movies.
that's when Ronda Rousey came into the picture, passing the torch from him.
Not
When she
a
first-
fan, so
That's when she first jumped in.
didn't Ronda Rousey cross over to UFC?
From UFC to WWE, yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
Her last few
No.
matches, she lost, I think it was.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It was her last like couple of
Yeah,
it was like a
not a fan.
title defense and a title match or something like that, and she lost them or something after being like undefeated or some shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. So she was very popular in the women's division. What I've seen, anyways.
Not to me, she wasn't.
I don't watch UFC, but I know enough. I had heard her name enough that I was like, yeah, she was pretty popular.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love octagon fighting. Awesome. Just not many rules. Just flog the fuck out of him until the umpire said
Yeah,
stop.
and what I understand, it didn't take very long to knock opponent out when she won her matches.
Don't know. I didn't really follow the women's MMA stuff much at all. When I was watching the women's fighting, wasn't really a really big thing.
I know.
Thanks,
never.
LW. So Ben's the friggin' favourite.
Yeah.
Damn right, I'm the favorite. I'm the face of this channel. God damn it. Yeah, I never really got into like boxing or UFC or anything like that. I never really got into it.
Oh yeah, no, I loved MMA or octagon fighting. Oh, thank you,
Oh,
thank you, LW. Fuck yeah! Oh, I'm full of friggin' courage. Vodka will do that, but damn, the skull's going to be
Yep.
dry soon.
Yeah, we're the stars. Yeah. That the ratings go up for Ben. Yep.
Damn right they do. Hey, all it takes is you may be the face of the show, but you just have to have the right cast to boost you up.
Unless needed, not for sprout, huh? Why are you trying to confuse me? Yay, Joe, come up, Joe.
There you go.
Just observing, Joe. Come up and say hi. Come and be another girl on the panel for me. Have you done any
You
duties?
already have James up here. All we need is Mel.
Well, James is one of the
No.
girls, but I mean, he's
No.
not one of the girls, but he
No.
is one of the girls.
Well, me and Wendy see each other so often, so much. So.
Shh.
Oh.
Have you guys synced up yet?
No comment at this
Maybe
time.
we have, maybe we haven't. We will never tell.
I don't think we want to know. Probably better
A
that
good
way.
cat fight at the bar. You might get hit with a bottle,
you
but
might
you
see a
might see a
boob.
boob. Oh my god. Yeah, kick her in the CUNT. Yeah, kick it over here.
Oh. Well, next time is
Next
Thursday. Next time is Thursday following Through the Ages.
Yep. At 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The After History stream.
Yep.
Which them boys done really good. Like, you should have
Yeah.
seen them when they did their trial run first up. It was flawless.
Yep.
Mel, despite the amount of times Mel gets on panels and he be's really cheeky because
Mel loves the pussy. Mel loves the pussy.
Oh, no.
he done a really good job of it.
Yeah. He was just a little nervous when first time going live. That's the only piece.
Yeah, and even then, again,
Yeah,
I wasn't
know.
watching it. I was just listening. But I heard, when you're talking that for that long, you're always gonna have flubs. Like in any of my videos, if you hear of my voice doing a voiceover, guess how many times for like a 10-second, 20-second thing I have to redo it because I still fuck it up. And I have the script in front of me, and I'm just reading it, and I still screw it up. To talk on mic like that flawlessly, it takes a lot of work and practice, and they both did a really good job.
Yeah.
The rehearsal was great. The test stream, the test backstage was super duper excellent, flawless.
Yeah.
And they done the same thing the next night because the first night was the test pattern. They done it backstage. It wasn't actually a live stream, but we're just backstage and just muted ourselves while the boys done their thing. And it was really good, really good. But yeah, he was. The next night was really good too. But after seeing the first test run, you could hear poor Mel's nerves. Melman.
Yep, there's a different time. There's a different thing between when you're just doing a practice run for fun, and then you go, "Oh, it's actually live." Uh-oh.
Oh, Frankie.
No,
Frankie.
this is not the first time. I've worn this shirt once before.
I agree. It's not the first time, but it'd be one of very few times he's not wearing a green shirt.
Now
Well,
that
So he blends in.
Or
Yeah. So he blends in.
Oregon.
I'm gonna say all location.
Oregon,
Yeah, Frankie, you can take care of that for
Aragon,
me.
Aragon.
No,
Well, isn't it Aragon? Because I mean, the only difference between Aragon and oregano or Oregon, how do you pronounce it? Oregano, oregano.
oregano.
It's just an O,
Oregano. Yeah.
oregano.
Yeah, this is or
So
it's
isn't
this,
Oregon
this is
and oregano?
this is like no. The best way to because it's those are like two different like languages. That's why the pronunciation I think is different. Because we had this was the part of the country that was
one
called
letter
the Oregon Territory.
it's not even
Yeah,
one letter
yeah.
difference. It's
Yeah,
like
but,
one letter added.
Yeah, but okay, let's tell that to Spanish speakers and Portuguese speakers if the same word is applied and they're like Portuguese, like, hey, but we don't have R's in Portuguese. They don't have the letter R.
So then, how do they? So is
Yeah. So,
Oregano?
but think about- no, it's
is-
so
do you
the
not
best way to
pronounce
for
the R?
Oregon, the state is or a gun, Oregon. So not
isn't
a,
it
but or a gun.
Gone?
Or
It's or a
It's
gun.
not or a gone.
Yeah, it's like or like a gun.
Ladies and
Oregon.
gentlemen, this is why our kids can't fucking read.
Well, this is why because all this other languages came from everywhere else, and we have to deal with it as Americans and make it our own. Boom. That's called the first world problem.
Boom.
I don't think that's called the first
Boom.
world
It's
problem. I'm probably misusing that term. I
Oregano.
said it earlier. Now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, there you go. Oregano.
She didn't even read the message.
So Aragon. Oregano. I don't know. You say potato, I say potato.
Exactly. No, I mean it was the funniest thing when, like, in working in Africa because they spoke Portuguese there, and it would be like they have a lot of like nice. A lot of them buy like nice cars. Literally, they'll live in a fucking hut, but they'll drive like a $200,000 car. They'll mortgage a car instead of for a house, and so they'll have like just see tons of like literally like F-150 Raptors, the big Ford trucks that are fucking expensive. You see a lot of Range Rovers, and then the guy from Brazil who speaks Portuguese because that's what Brazil speaks. He'd be like, look at the Range Rover. And I'm like, it's a Range Rover. And he's like, we don't have R's in Portuguese, so it's a Range Rover. And I was like, it took a while. I was like, gotcha. So he would say things even in English certain ways, but he would leave out certain letters or mute them because it's just normal for them.
And someone else that I know that knew, or no, well, maybe knew, they might have passed away now, they weren't young, that married a Thailand lady. They can't say ours. It's so husband, wife, they come to visit me out in the sheep station one time, and she couldn't say kangaroo. It was a kangaloo. Kangaloo?
Well, there might be an R in Portuguese. In Portuguese, yeah, and they don't pronounce it. They don't spell it though. That's the funniest thing. It's like because when he would speak English, he'd be like Hangehover, and he's like, yeah, we don't really say R's in Portuguese, which blew my mind.
So
That's why I've never.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, and he's Portuguese. Yeah, I don't know how he says it. Like when we say it, Cristiano Ronaldo. How do they say it though? It's like, yeah, it's
Ronaldo.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
When he's
What?
gonna get excited. Oh no.
And James is gonna get jealous.
James won't get jealous.
No.
I can already see it. He's already getting pissed off. He's like, must kill Multi. Notepad.
Yeah, but there's only one of them I'm going to have a chance of having sex with. One will knock me back and one will go, yeah, we could do that.
So James is going to be like, no, and Multi will be like, okay. Wendy's like, in the perfect world. Poor
In
James.
the perfect world, I would have a stud of men. Why is it the men that get the stud of women?
Isn't that bad? Even at work, the last couple of days, everyone's like, all the women are like, "Ooh, nice haircut." And then I'm like starting to grow out the beard, just like a few days of scruff, and they're like, "Oh, the beard." I'm like, "Yeah, I've almost always had like at least this outside of the military, but I usually have had a beard." And they're like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Okay, this is getting weird."
Weird or uncomfortable?
Just weird.
Or
Kind of like,
weirdly uncomfortable?
I'm a lot older than all of you, so
Probably not. Older. Wendy's probably the oldest.
Well, for those
No.
most of my coworkers, that's like the managers and stuff. I'm older than most of them by at least 10 to 15 years. So I'm like, yeah.
Pull your head in, you young little whippersnappers. This is not the real world. I mean, this is the real world.
What you guys do when you go home and what I do are totally different things.
And they don't even realize it.
Hey, Gutters.
Woo! What's up?
Absolutely nothing. Let's try another one. Ike. All right, we've now tried to summon 3 people.
Yep. Where is Ike? Where is Ike? Where is Ike?
Somewhere in his murder caboose. I know. I just got the same thing. I was like, Jesus, for some reason. It was like on cue. Both of us at the same time were kind of like.
It induces burping and gas, belly gases. Oh lordy! Just spying? No, they're not hanging around in voice chat or anything crazy.
Well, he's probably still sleeping, or maybe.
Gutters, woo! Hey Mel, when doesn't he sleep? I'm amazed we catch him awake sometimes.
I don't know. He seems well. Fuck's sake! He says he's like, I'm gonna go eat, and we're like, dude, it's 12:30 in the morning. He's like, yeah, but they just cooked. I'm like, what do you mean they just cooked? And he's like, yeah, then I'm gonna take a nap. It's like, you mean sleep? So I'm like, what?
A nap. Which is probably why he doesn't actually sleep properly, because he naps too often. As a guess.
He brings shame to the family.
I need a nap.
The monster nap.
Well, he needs to spend more hours at the 7-Eleven.
He's got to be ready to fill in those random late night shifts.
Yep. That's probably why he's got weird sleeping patterns.
Someone's got to keep that store open. Now he's gonna pop. Now he's gonna pop up and be like, "I heard racist things being said."
Yeah.
Just because you can't land a plane, fucker.
Yeah.
He said that one himself, by the way.
Yeah, that was not us.
Mel's actually said that. Friggin'
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'm only repeating a statement he's previously said.
It's like that was not
Going
us.
for his pilot's license as a Muslim, and he doesn't need to know how to land the plane. His statement.
A great statement,
funny
though. A
fucker.
great statement.
I know, it was so funny when he first said it.
Oh, how dare you!
Sometimes you sort of say silly things you never get to live down. Matthew.
So, he does have those little 3-4 word catchphrases, kind of like where it's just so easy you remember them. So
Yeah. How dare you is definitely the one.
Thank you, come again. Why is it that I'm assuming it's the same thing?
I like the pussy. I like the pussy. I like.
That was for you, hummus.
I'm assuming it's the same thing over in Canada or America that 7-Elevens are open 24 hours. What's
Yep.
the go with that?
Yeah.
Well, most of
So
them
they
are, I
can't tell
think,
the
still
time
here.
either.
And most of them are here still, I think. It depends on the neighborhood, maybe. Some of them might
Yeah.
shut down just depending on if it's really dangerous or like maybe a tiny ass town. But usually even the smallest towns are open still.
Ours is open 24/7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
yeah,
of them are.
same in Australia. I remember when the first 7-Eleven opened, I'm thinking, like, why is it 7-Eleven? Like, is it open freaking 24 fucking hours?
I think it was they used to be open like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. or 7 days a week until 11 p.m. or something. Then it just became 24 hours a day, but they just kept
Yeah,
7
7 in the morning
something
till
like
11 at
that.
night.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, change the dang name.
It was already, so built up.
7-Eleven just makes them look dumb.
But yeah,
I mean,
most
especially if they have a gas station to stay open, they could be 24/7.
yeah, a lot of the gas stations are open 24 hours a day here. A lot of not the small mom and pop ones necessarily, but the main ones. 7-Elevens, a lot of the 7-Elevens here don't even have necessarily a gas station. Some of them are just a 7-Eleven store, but if they do, it's like another brand gas station attached to theirs, like a Shell or something. It'll be like a merger between the two.
What do you mean, like KFC used to be chicken? What else do they
Because
sell?
now they have like the it's not chicken burger where it's like a cauliflower patty or something like that, but it's breaded and spiced and deep fried.
Like
I think
the vegan choice.
yeah, it's like still deep fried, all prepared just like the chicken patty would be, but it's like a cauliflower patty or
And
something like
probably deep fried.
Yeah.
Where the chicken's deep fried, which doesn't make it vegan anyway, because it's deep fried where the meat product is.
Yeah. Wendy, stop telling the vegans that. They're gonna freak out when they find out.
I've seen that happen in takeaway shops. So I got a friend of mine, he's like vegan, been a vegan for a long time. Except he'll eat fish. Do vegans eat fish, or is that the vegetarians?
Vegetarians will eat
so
like
vegetarian.
vegetarians will do like fish. Even some of them will do like a little chicken, maybe even, which is kind of weird. And then they can do like milk and some cheese because it's not hurting the animals, just milk and cheese.
So
but
vegan is the no animal products.
Vegans are like no
animal
eggs,
products.
no cheese, no milk, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, no animal products.
They're the hardcore ones.
That'd be pretty boring. Because straight up, everything tastes better with cream and cheese.
How dare you?
I've been out his ears lowered and his chin lengthened the other week, last week. His hair's grown out, actually. Pescatarian. What's pescatarian?
I'm not sure. Is that either?
Oh, look out. We got all the friggin' vegans and pescatarians and pescatarians speak in tongues. Isn't that like,
I don't know, Troy. I have a feeling this is going to be offensive. Hold on. Let me change the banner. Okay. Go for it, Troy.
Oh, pescatarian eats fish. Okay. And other animal products? Can the pescatarian eat eggs and cheese, etc.?
That's so stupid, Troy. I'll tell you about it. I changed the banner for
Put
that.
the snake down and take 2 clear steps back.
Hi, Dozer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have salmon fillet in the fridge. We have a bunch of chicken, and we have a couple steaks. Sorry, just not doing the vegetarian route. Salmon's good.
So
not more than like once a week.
Yeah, pink salmon. That's nice.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fish eater, but I like that salmon. expensive over here, but it tastes nice.
It's still pricey here, but like not more than like once a week. Other than that, it's like it's too much. Salmon's a pretty strong tasting fish, so like not more than once a week. Probably every couple of weeks, maybe we'll try to do it.
No, because I'm not a big fish eater. I've seen this thing if you're not really good with the really strong fish flavour. So when you're frying it in your pan and whatnot, you whack a little bit of milk in there as well, and it was. I always cook my fish with a bit of milk in the frying pan.
We just do ours.
Sounds weird, but really nice.
We just do ours. I don't have the good enough pan to really do a pan fry because it'd probably fuck up the fish, and it's too it's expensive enough where I'm like I'm not gonna fuck this up. So we just do this. We found it. Thank you YouTube for one of those kind of comical cooks online who does videos. I can't think of his name right now. All he does is like salt, pepper. That's all we do. You can marinate it too if you want, but I just do salt, pepper. I wish I should be doing some lemon on it, but just salt, pepper, and then we just throw it in the oven on foil with salt underneath for the skin. Just put it on broil for like 8 minutes. And then I flip it for like 40 seconds just to crisp the skin up a little bit. And it cooks up the entire fillet in like 8
yum.
minutes. Keep it as simple as fucking possible for once. I think we've lost our powers because we are not having good luck at summoning people tonight. It's really weird. Normally, like immediately, it's like that. Yeah, see, halibut's good. Halibut's good. In Texas, the big one is
So is halibut like a freshwater fish because it doesn't have the
no,
not as
no,
fishy smelling?
No, it's ocean. Instead of like fish and chips where it'd be cod, you can do it with halibut. It's saltwater.
Fish and chips over in Australia is generally hake or flake type of shark,
Okay.
I believe.
Oh, okay. I've heard of flake, so that's why I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, halibut's kind of like the alternative to cod for fish and chips, but halibut by itself it can be a fillet too. Halibut's a good fish.
I don't like sardines, and what are those friggin' anchovies? Are anchovies a type of fish?
That's kind of like sardines. The little buggers, the little
Don't
things.
like them.
Oh yeah, Esso's got good taste too. Yeah, mahi of course. That's a really good fish.
It sounds like something you'd get at Fiji Islands.
It's like Hawaii, especially Hawaii and stuff like that. Mahi, but you can get it everywhere. It just has to be,
Yeah.
or
It just had like an islander sound to it.
Then Texas and the South especially has a lot of tilapia is the big easy fish. It's a white fish. It's really good. Not fishy or anything like that.
Aren't tilapia like them little tiny ones that they reckon that when they're babies can go up a boy's pee-pee?
No. You're thinking the Amazon rainforest horror stories. You're thinking of that thing, I think.
I don't know.
That's that parasite in the Amazon, isn't it? Or in South America?
I think it's.
Yeah, tilapia is a fish.
It's a baby fish of some sort.
No, it's some sort of like parasite. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Is mahi actually a shark?
There's going to be a mahi fight in a second. One's saying it's more a dolphin than a fish, and then someone else is going, it's a shark.
I was like, is it a shark?
Fight. Mahi. It's Hawaiian for fight.
Ah, fuck.
Uh-oh.
We awoke. The fish talk awoke him.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's what got Harley Dad to come over. About the fish.
Just the food in general.
Yeah, I've heard. I don't think I've ever had a grouper. Grouper, I've heard is a good fish though.
Groper. We call him a groper in Australia. I think
Hey,
it's
Ike.
a grape, but not a
Oh,
grouper.
Ike
isn't it?
showed up.
Oh, that's two.
What the hell is going on?
Harley
They,
Dad Nike.
they were cheating on us somewhere else, weren't they?
Yeah,
That's what was going
probably.
on. That's what was going on. We tried to summon you guys multiple times.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at
And
least
suddenly
they showed
both
up
turned
when
up.
we
So
said their
wherever they
names.
were like hanging out before, the other stream ended, and you're second best, Ben.
I'll take. That's not too bad. I'll take second best. That's not too bad.
Hey, look, I was only saying on another stream that second best is better than third best.
Let me see here. I have them on my phone, so I'm having to send these to myself right now. I'm always having to work and shit during live streams. Why is this? There we go. Kill Tony.
Oh, what?
Kill Tony.
Well, if it's called Kill Tony, that means Tony's still alive.
Hummus the fish or hummus? Oh, hang on. No, hummus agreeing. Okay. I was thinking of hummus, chickpeas, and hippie hummus, yummy.
Everyone's just thinking about
Kill
food.
Tony, I thought you were like telling us to do something. I know. I'm going to have to heat something up to eat.
I imagine Harley Dad Ike won't be able to come up on the panel. I'm guessing they'll probably just stay in chat and type their fingers away.
Well, why would they? Why would they, James? They're a pair of pussies. Why would they come up here?
Well, I'm just saying, by the looks of it, they're just staying in chat.
Because,
they're scared to
if
come on the panel.
If they don't come up,
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man. Now you're a man.
oh fuck, there he is.
Oh, Ike's here.
Mikey!
Mikey.
I'm sorry, Ike, you're not a pussy. It's just Harley Dad.
She's like,
He's
no,
the
I
only
didn't
pussy.
say that.
Yeah, it's just Harley Dad now.
No, I did say that, but it was a mistake, and I admit my mistakes. You're not a pussy. It was in words.
Most of my lights are off right now.
In
I
words.
really don't care.
Oh, you never looked
whatever.
better.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't have the button set up. Hold on. I was gonna play the rim
That's correct,
shot.
Multi. One summoning down.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. That's the one.
He was just still waiting to use that.
Yeah, I've got to find myself a doorbell. I'm sick of the knock, knock, knock one. I want the ding dong.
Oh, I had
Here
one of
you go.
those. Oh, the best.
Here you go, Ike. Here you go, Ike.
We got
That's where
nice.
we did it.
Nice.
So we got to sit. We got to do a meet and greet and like an acoustic song with them and a like 30-minute Q&A with them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I had one of those, but the guy that got the tickets was going to drive me, and he showed up at my house 20 minutes before it started, and it was a 40-minute drive.
Oh God. Yeah, we had to get there fucking early for that shit because of course it was like 40-minute drive for us too, and then it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours before the show even started. Not theirs, but even the actual show. Doors opened, and it was like, good Lord.
They
Oh,
just
now you got us.
out with a new album, didn't they?
Yes, a rated R. About 6 months ago.
Good
or something
night,
like that.
Gutters.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like my 5th time seeing
Yeah,
them
what
live.
band was that for us uneducated people?
I have played them once before on here a couple times, but that's
Oh,
the band.
okay.
That's the band Red.
Tour. I want to see if they're coming to my town.
Uh-huh.
They probably are. They tour a lot. I think they said they were going to Europe this.
Yeah,
this
they're in
spring,
Europe
though.
right now. It looks like.
Yeah, I was like, I know
the
they said
selfless
there's some
promotion on the T-shirt.
The next things is June in CT, MN, and KY. Nowhere near me.
they're like one of the most touring bands in the U.S. Plain and simple. They tour they do 180 shows a year or something like that,
Nice.
nonstop every year or some shit like that. They're
Wow.
fucking ridiculous. Let me see. Where's
Their last album
Probably death metal.
was really good.
I think Ben loves
yeah.
death metal stuff.
Yeah, the last one was pretty heavy. This one's got a nice mix to it.
My favorite band is Demon Hunter. Have you heard of them?
Demon Hunter, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, that's heavier.
They don't have a Christian twang sound to them.
The best concert I ever went to was them. They did an acoustic set and then they did their heavy set, and it was awesome.
Yeah, Red is moderate to harder rock, but yeah, Ike's they're heavy.
The other one I've seen is
Demon Hunter's
August
heavy.
Burns Red. They make the best Christmas albums ever, but they are fucking heavy metal.
Yeah, I've listened to some of their stuff. Not the biggest fan. I've heard of some of their stuff though.
I'm not a big fan of their normal stuff, but their Christmas music is what gets me. I love their Christmas music.
See, I don't even
go
like
for the music of the Fish concerts, Thomas. What did you go for? The Chicks?
don't ask. I'm gonna guess it was a mixture of chicks and illegal substances.
Yes.
Like
In
under the
fact, Ben's
counter
pulling up
beer?
on my recently
Of the
played-
non-liquid form, probably.
Yes. Declaration was the name of that album I really liked.
It was. Yeah, that
So
was a good album.
paracetamol tablets and stuff.
Evening Hate was really good.
Even Hummus is like, I'm not answering that question on the internet. Pleading the fifth,
Yes,
he
and
will
yes.
not self-incriminate.
He did not plead the fifth. He did not plead the fifth. Absolutely open book. And Multi's also kind of gotten a bit of a self-confession there too. Multi, you badass. You can get drops.
Drops.
What are you dropping?
I'm guessing liquid drops of stuff.
Is that like?
Of stuff. Illegal
Oh, I thought it was like, the slut
Things
drop.
that we probably shouldn't talk about on the YouTube.
So I'm like, illegal substances. Leaving it at that. Sam just bought tickets 2 weeks ago randomly for this summer because it was post online. It's not like Pit or anything like when we did Mudvayne, because I did Pit for that shit. I was like, yeah, if I'm seeing Mudvayne, I'm gonna go Pit. But so we just bought some seats in the outdoor stadium. Not bad seats, but Limp Bizkit was coming. And he's like, they're getting old. He's like, I'm gonna see them once, goddammit. I was like, okay, we can go see Limp Bizkit.
I'd rather an outdoor stadium anyway. Like, at least you got a
It's-
bit more
it's too
airflow
fucking-
when
it's
everyone's
too-
all compressed
No,
in
it's
kind
too.
of thing.
It's too fucking hot in Texas. It's too fucking hot. You want to be indoors in the AC.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Yeah.
Also,
when
it
we
depends.
did when we did Mudvayne, when you walked down the row, where the seats are, because it's like a bowl, and the outdoor area. As soon as you got into the pit, it dropped 15 to 20 degrees because the airflow there to keep the all the music equipment was so good. The pit was like an air conditioned room, but all the seats, it was like, oh my god! And then the sun is beaming down until
Feel
it
the heat
sets.
coming off him.
Yeah, so it's like, but it's too damn hot.
Yeah. Also, I don't really like going to concerts outdoors because the acoustics usually aren't that great.
Indoor, the sound quality usually is a lot better depending on where you're standing. Anyways,
It depends on the venue and how they
Yeah.
have it set up. If it's like an old building, it's usually the acoustics
Yeah.
are going to be shit in there too.
yeah, sometimes being right up front is really good, but sometimes you want to be like halfway back in a small venue. That way you get all the sound mixed together coming at you. And not
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
thing.
Get all the be central to all the speaker direction.
It does. It just depends on the venue and the band
Last
of what
time-
they're doing.
Last time I went to a Demon Hunter concert, I took a bunch of earplugs with me, and I was there with my sister-in-law and and her sister, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want some earplugs?" And they're like, "No, I don't want. Why'd you even bring those?" And so, like, about 10 minutes into the concert, they came and found me. They're like, "Can we get those earplugs now?"
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I taken for other people, not for myself. I've already like half deaf anyway. So at this point in time, it's like, what does it matter? I've done it to myself through concerts and playing shows. So it's like, who cares? But I take earplugs sometimes for other people, and the same thing. They're like, no, I'm okay. And then yeah, as soon as it like hits for certain bands,
I've
they're like,
stupidly
Yep.
been right in front of the
"Oh,
speakers
it's
where you can
out."
actually feel the air popping out of the speakers.
It's not that I haven't already ruined my hearing. It's just that I like to at least not have a ringing in my ears for like 2.5 days afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone answer the fucking phone, man.
I use the bad excuse. I just don't like to listen to muffled music, and sometimes earplugs will do that to you. It kind of gets muffled.
A
But
little bit.
I was going to feed me dogs back soon.
depends on what you have too. Like even when we started playing with in-ear monitoring on stage, we had to run the whole system. Running in-ear monitoring is a bitch if no one's ever done it, if they've never been in a band or even tried to do it. To set that up and run it for the sound guy is a fucking nightmare. That thing is a nightmare. So we didn't use it half the time, even though we spent like several $1,000s to get it all going for 4 of us. And then we didn't even use it most of the time because it was such a pain in the ass.
Well, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, I guess.
Well, it's because if say if you're the last band of the night, they usually do you sound check for you, so you're in the back, the back of the stage setup already. You can run the cabling, all the snake and mics directly to the soundboard. Then all he does is unplug it and just plugs everyone else in like normal. But if you're in the middle of the set, he has to then rerun and then sound check it. And then so you can't do it in small venues. That's just not gonna fly for local local bands.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It would take that guy, even a good sound guy, like 30 minutes to fucking set that shit up.
Nobody wants to do that to listen to your shitty band. Not that your band's shitty, I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's why we wouldn't even fucking bother taking that shit. We'd be like, screw it.
Hell, if I was in a band, I'd probably tell everybody I wasn't very good either. Don't come see me.
It was nice, but yeah, if you don't, it's one of those things too. If you don't get the mix right, anyways, it's like it's shit. And anyways, you just take it out.
Pop that
If the
shit
mix
out
isn't
anyway.
right, so there's no need to go to Columbus. Absolutely no need to go to Columbus or Cleveland.
I've never
I'll
been
leave
to
it
either
over.
of those places, and I never want to go.
There's no need. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. As a lot of the videos in my channel are from Cleveland, just to give you an instance of what is in Cleveland. If your city is a highlight of my channel, no one needs to go there probably.
I have taken a train through Akron though, so that I have been in Ohio technically, but I was asleep.
I have done a video in Akron also. Once again, there's no need to go to Akron either.
So I slept through Ohio. That was fun. Was it Akron? I can't remember exactly what I know I went through Ohio, but I can't remember exactly which towns I went through.
Wherever the train goes through. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Especially if you were asleep most of the time. Yeah, you're like, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, we left Washington D.C. in the evening at like 4:00, and we arrived in Chicago at like at like 8 or 9 in the morning. So like most of the train ride was at night. So I got to see some of Ohio, not Ohio. I got to see some of Indiana because I was awake then. And I saw a little bit of Pittsburgh, I guess. Not
Pittsburgh. Oh, okay.
Pennsylvania. It was
Yeah, I was like,
Pennsylvania.
well, that's Pittsburgh. That's Pennsylvania, but it's right. It's close to the border. Pittsburgh is. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hummus. Pittsburgh is about 45 minutes from Ohio line, I think. Maybe
it's
35.
pretty close. It's pretty close.
Because I used to
looking at a
work
map right now.
I used to work about 30 minutes outside of Pittsburgh when I traveled up there, and that's when I went to Ohio. Because I'm like, dude, I can go into Ohio, be in Ohio in like 25, 30 minutes and just spend a day over there, literally just zigzagging.
And then afterwards, you're like, why did I even do that?
You've seen some of India. Yeah. Indiana, this is what most people think of Indiana, Kansas, and Iowa. If you've seen some of it, you have seen it all.
Yep.
There's nothing else to see out there. And maybe, no, Missouri has some good different parts to it. I would say Kansas, Indiana, and Iowa, probably.
Ben, I think you scared Harley Dad away.
And Wendy.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was
Now,
too.
Wendy had to do with her dog, so.
No. She no. All this talk of hard rock music, horror movies and stuff. She got frightened.
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man. Now you're a man.
She got too. She was afraid of all the manliness.
The manliness.
Now that Australian internet probably just gave out randomly again.
Yeah, she's got not very good internet.
She is in the middle of nowhere, so the fact that she has as good an internet as she does is probably pretty spectacular.
Surprising.
I mean, shit, you can be in a big city even like I am, and this shit will just go out randomly once in a while because they reset it or a storm hits and the power gets out. If LW was still here, you'd be like, yeah, fuck this place. wind, and the power goes out for like 2-mile radius.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I'm not out in the middle of nowhere. I'm sort of, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but not really.
Oh yeah, you have to hide that murder caboose somewhere.
Oh yeah, totally. Like I think I'm about a 45-minute drive from Portland, and about an hour and 15-minute drive from Harley Dad.
That's not bad. It's loading. Oh, there it is.
Have you ever snuck to Harley Dad's place when no one was home?
I don't know actually where he lives.
Oh.
The correct all the correct answer you need to say is I plead the fifth and or I do not recall.
I was drunk.
You need to do the whatever that guy's the lawyer friend of Nathan Wade has done on the stand all week. I don't recall. I do not recall. Didn't you text the lawyer saying this information? I do not recall.
I do not recall. Well, maybe she should look into getting what's that Elon Musk one, Starlink or whatever. But I looked into getting Starlink, but I think I'd rather pay $60 a month instead of $250.
Yeah, I'm sure Starlink is way better than your typical like satellite internet. But anything satellite like internet wise, no, thank you. I've had
Sorry.
I was going to say I had Clearwire before, and at some points it would be good, but like 80% of the time it would just suck. Now that was the beginning time of Clearwire, so I'm sure it's probably improved, or if it didn't get bought up and changed to something else. But yeah, no, I'm good.
There's a few YouTubers that I follow that they actually use Starlink as their uplink for their like at least uploading their videos. I think when they do their live streams and whatnot, they use a wired internet, but they have Starlink for backup.
Yeah. Clearwire sucks. Starlink, yeah, I mean, Starlink's going to be a lot better, I'm sure, than Starlink or Clearwire was.
How much is Starlink? Let me see.
Oh God. I've never looked, so yeah, I would assume it'd be fairly pricey. I'm going to say per month, what, 150?
Let's find out. I'm actually looking up how much it'll cost for a month.
Yeah, I figure you are. I'm just going to go 150.
Let's see, accessories. I don't want accessories. I just want to know how much it's going to cost. Okay, hardware. It's 120 a month, but for hardware, it's $600.
All right, so initially you're 720 in.
Yeah.
Just for setup.
Yeah, and then it's 120 a month. But you can pretty much take this array anywhere on the planet and get decent internet.
Yeah, I mean that's not bad. 120 is not bad. It's just the equipment. It's the equipment initial setup. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
Most places give you free setup and charge you like $20 a month or whatever for the stupid equipment. Hello,
yeah, installations and stuff like that. I mean, so yeah, if you get your own equipment, you have it. It's yours, and then you're just paying. That's not too bad.
Right now, I'm on a business
Elon
account.
Musk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Depending on the speed, I'm not sure of the speed of shut up, LW. I'm not sure of the speed of that internet, but I'm assuming it's pretty fucking good.
Let me look up Starlink speed.
Like I would assume it's pretty fucking good. Like you would have to be able to game on it, at least.
How fast? Here's from PC Mag. How fast is Starlink in your area? Let's see here. There's an interactive map, but they don't give it to me. There we go.
Yeah, I'm sure it varies a little bit here and there too. Of course, I'm sure it varies, but I mean, overall, it's probably pretty standard.
Yeah. See, wait list coming soon, available. That doesn't show me what the speeds are.
Yeah, it was like average speed of Starlink.
For many areas in the U.S., particular in the South, download speeds can range from as little as 30 megabits to over 100 megabits. Yeah, so let's see. The median download experience in these areas is at 256 megabits per second to 50 megabits per second. Wow, that's actually not that bad for a download speed.
That's not.
Like, what's mine at right now?
I was like, I would assume if he was going to put his name on it like that and actually put it out, he'd be like, no, it's got to be at least reasonable. Like, that's not bad speeds, though.
I've got about 55 download speed right now, and that's with running through the stream. My upload is at about 16.
What's the upload speed, though? The upload's the important one. What's the upload speed?
Yeah, for Starlink, it doesn't say on here. It just says download speed. I know upload speed's the important one, but it doesn't say on here for upload speed. It just says download speed.
I'm gonna assume it's probably pretty good though.
Well, yeah, if it's like 30 to 100 megabits or 25 to 50, that's got to be somewhere between like 16 and like 30.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's probably pretty good.
Like 17, I think average for like doing a live stream or you putting footage out, about 17 is where you want to be.
Mine's somewhere around 28, I think, with it wired. I think it's about 28. The last time I checked, it's been a while since I checked. I had to do a test for that a while ago. It was like 28.
Yeah, because the numbers change from wired to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm wired right now. I'm too far from the hub. I ran a 200 foot Ethernet cable over here, and I've got on the back of my computer a Wi-Fi adapter to have a Wi-Fi in the caboose here.
Yeah, I could do. I mean, I'm on the PC, so I was like, I'm just gonna wire the PC. Same as like the Xbox One is wired. I can do Wi-Fi off both, but I'm like, for those I want optimum speed. So wiring is always best. But like laptops and stuff, everything else is just Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
LW, how much have you been drinking tonight?
Yes.
But that's probably true too.
Too much. He's seeing Johnny Depp.
Oh, LW is obsessed with Johnny Depp. Don't get him started.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I stocked up for theirs. I'm good to go, Wendy.
I'm just eating first. Hang on.
We have our special hashtag time coming up in a little bit.
Hashtag time.
Once she's done shoveling her face. Are you eating out of a bucket, wearing a bucket hat? Oh, okay.
It's a Tupperware.
I couldn't tell because she was like, it looked like she was holding it down like that, and then she was like really digging for it, and I was like,
a big
is that a bucket?
Yeah, Harley Dad has on his what he does for his
27 uploads.
348 download down.
Download. Yeah,
Is that
348 megabytes per second is pretty good.
Is that you connected to Wi-Fi, or is that your phone's like data connection? There's a big difference.
Oh, it's his Wi-Fi.
It's a weird how every company and area it can vary so dramatically.
Well,
and we're not talking about like I'm in the middle of nowhere in Kansas or in just a big city. You can be in one area of a big city in another area, or a different company in the same building and just have a totally different just shit.
Well, Harley Dad's got like kids.
It depends on how much traffic's going on too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was saying, Harley Dad's got probably a bunch of devices on his network with having all his kids and his family.
That's the other thing as well, yeah.
And so, like having like 5 devices streaming Netflix all at the same time is gonna bog that down hard.
Way to fucking go, you fucking asshole! And you had to mention kids. Do I have something for this? Do I have something for this? All right. Better right off top. I mean, I could have.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
I found that one to be highly inappropriate for the moment, but it still
I
works.
was just gonna say,
Still
horny
works.
dogs.
Okay.
I mean, we're all dog lovers. Well, some of you are cat lovers, but
Everyone loves that video.
I don't know why. Cartoon porn? I don't get it.
Why not? They're on drugs, of course.
Dogs
Basically,
on drugs. Doing human things.
Oh gosh. Okay, or maybe
It's not cartoon porn, it's educational paraphernalia.
Hold on. Hummus has a question.
Sexual harassment panda, educational paraphernalia.
Hummus has a question. What the fuck was that? Hummus, that was this.
Drugs! Look out, drug train coming through. Who wants some drugs?
I hope that cleared that up for you, Hummus. Thank you for your question.
Humans
No, it
humans
just
doing
leaves
dog
more
things.
questions. Yeah,
Humans doing dog
things.
things. We do not talk
Educational
about furries on this channel.
paraphernalia.
How are you doing, Frankie?
Hey, I'm good. I just missed my Wendy
Holy
and
crap,
James.
500 down, 50 up. That's good.
Oh, damn, that's pretty good. Damn,
Yeah.
$80 a month makes sense.
It's all Greek to me.
You know, I've never seen Cocaine Bear. I probably should still watch it.
Cocaine Bear
You
was
should.
okay.
I never watched it. I will watch it one day.
The Cocaine Bear is they have it stuffed and it's in a mall somewhere and you can actually get married by it.
What?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. it's Pablo Escobar is his name.
Of course. That actually makes sense.
That's funny.
That's awesome. That is awesome, actually. I mean, why not? People go look at the things people go to Vegas to get, do for their weddings. I mean, why not go just get married by the Cocaine Bear?
Here it is.
Me and
Pablo
Multi are
Escobar.
gonna-
No, Cocaine Bear, also known as Pablo Escobar, sometimes spelled Escobar, or Cokie the Bear.
I don't know. I think you get married with something like that. It's doomed for failure. Come on.
Hummus. You can identify as anything you want. This is a safe space. It doesn't mean I won't mock you though. But this is a safe space.
And demanding a fire hydrant.
As long as he doesn't, he can have the fire hydrant all he wants. As long as he doesn't gift me, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're getting into a good top. Now we're getting into topics finally. We're talking about fish and internet speeds, and I was like getting bored out of my mind. So that's time for
now
a
we're
refill.
talking about
I'm
All
gonna
we're
grab
gonna
a
do is
refill.
get
We're
most
grabbing
freaking drunk on some John Dulio tequila.
Oh,
He's
there you
mine.
go. I'm grabbing a refill quick,
Me,
and then I'm gonna
Don-
grab that little special thing
Don
for the
Julio.
hashtag time.
I thought you said you were ready. Like
No,
I'm
after
gonna
Wendy
refill.
was done eating.
Yeah, after she was done eating, so it's in the fridge. But I'm gonna grab a refill and then just grab it, so that way when she's
nearly
done
finished.
eating, I'm
I'm nearly
prepared.
finished.
Well, I'm gonna go get another beer then too.
Yeah, you guys go fill up.
I dare you. Go on.
Leave me
I dare
with
ya.
James and Wendy, please. Thanks, Ike.
Yeah.
My favorite piece. What you eating there?
James doing a three-way in the middle of, on top and in the middle of us two girls.
Just the way I imagined it. I don't know about you, James, but I'm quite content. Thank you very much. What you eating there, baby?
Damn.
Yeah, what are you eating, Wendy?
My leftovers of
Roadkill kangaroo.
Oh,
It's
first
roadkill
ever
kangaroo,
food
right?
pick. My first ever food pick that I put on the Discord thing. That's my leftovers.
Oh, that food that you posted.
I missed that.
It was pretty smashing.
Well, I still
So
don't
it's
know
like
what it is.
fried zucchini, fried onion,
Yum.
with only like a beef stick of oil.
I see it.
Beef strips, bacon, onion, mushrooms, garlic.
Yeah.
Sour cream dollop on top. Spaghetti.
Sounds yummy and healthy.
Well, it was probably healthy till I drowned it in cream.
Oh, yeah.
So what should we talk about? So this stream has to go down since Ben's not here.
Oh, well, we should talk about Ben. That'll do it.
Oh.
I was going to say, like in James naked.
Yeah. I'm not going to confer or deny on that.
It's been a minute since I've seen James topless.
Oh, you only one
Oh, pardon me.
topless, so that's only one.
Oh, I could still picture
Oh, speaking of
it.
topless, there's Harley Dad making a comment.
Don't make him leave. Don't make
is
him leave.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing that
He's
exists?
not on the
That's a thing
panel.
that exists, right? Yeah, no, I've seen that video.
It doesn't exist. That was superimposed, right, Harley?
It wasn't true.
It certainly was not.
That was pretty funny though. Everyone going topless except Harley. Then we had
Right?
James. Did you? I don't think Ike wasn't there doing topless. What was it? James,
No, I
Defo,
wasn't. But
Moldy, Ben.
there was that. There was that. The sweater contest.
One time at band camp?
Vic stream. The Vic stream on the sweater contest. I took my shirt off.
Well, didn't you have like 20 shirts on?
Oh,
I had 20
I was
sweaters
going to
on, but then
say,
I
how
took
could
them
you
all
get your
off.
shirt off after like friggin' 20 fucking jumpers or something bonkers?
Yeah.
Oh,
What was it like? I think it was something like 10 or
I think I
11
had, like,
jumpers in one hit.
12. I think there was probably 12.
Yeah, Multi was no
All
lead
of
until
Christmas orientation.
Wendy jumped in and took all the Christmas decorations off the tree and put it on her. And she won the contest.
that's right.
I will give Moldy credit. Like, he came up with the idea, and it's the first time I've set up a Christmas tree for years. It's like, yeah, what the hell? Might as well wear them. And hell, let's just be a fire hazard and wear some Christmas lights. That's all right. They're only battery
know what you're
operated. It
talking
wasn't too
about.
big of a risk.
Oh, we're still on air, so you guys didn't burn this channel down completely. That's good.
We tried.
Yeah.
I
So
tried.
about that thing.
I try myself, and it still hasn't worked.
Oh, I can
You
actually
get
get
warnings
it
going, you've been a
struck.
very naughty boy again.
Yes, Harley, you took your shirt off too. Don't make us remind you.
Well, we
No,
don't
no,
want
Harley
Harley
wasn't
Dad
there.
to leave.
Harley?
So
Just
You know?
he's the one who brought it up.
Nope.
It's his fault.
No, he didn't bring it
Yeah,
up.
Actually,
Harley
no, we
brought
already
it up.
brought it up while you were
It
out,
was
you know,
Harley. It's
pissing
all
off the
his
veranda
fault.
or whatever you were doing. Oh, you don't even know.
Nah, bro, wasn't me.
I'll give you a sexy bra. The evil twin. Anyway, I can't scull my last bit of drink because that's all I got left.
That's it for your
I'll have to do a
alcohol again.
meltzer.
That's it
Big
for
feet.
your weekly shipment.
It's yeah, it lasted nearly a week. Yeah.
That took a while. I was like, and I was prepared. I'm prepared here tonight with a shot. And you're like, that's my last of my thing. Come on now.
you
What
should
the
see on the
fuck?
VIX
I
cam.
know.
There's a
I'm sorry to let
raccoon
the
in
team
the
down,
yard.
man. Sorry to let the team down.
There's a raccoon in the VIX.
I'm so disappointed in
Yeah.
myself.
That's the James spy robot.
No, it's right on the cam right now. Taking snacks.
The spy robot.
Yeah, he's got the remote control. He's holding
Probably
down below,
He probably does. That's why you
controlling
don't.
the raccoon.
Why do you notice you don't ever see below like this level for James? That's because he's writing notes, controlling rope. You know,
Yes. Using the remote controls.
Trash pandas is what we call them.
yeah. Well,
What? Panda? What?
Trash panda.
Raccoons are trash pandas. Yeah.
Raccoons are trash pandas.
Never heard
Yeah,
that.
but no one ever
okay.
done a song about sexual harassment. Raccoon.
Oh,
Trash
Mrs.
panda.
T. Mrs. T said
Motherfucker.
Tyson hasn't been around the yard.
That's because
You're
it's
making
got
him
the
play.
freaking
He's gonna
Canadian
play.
zombie disease.
I think Dyson was around last night. I think I saw her last night.
Well, tonight she says she hasn't seen him.
She usually comes around in the middle of the night.
I'm telling you, I read on this Canadian zombie deer disease thing. Their eyes bulge. They get bloodshot horns, antlers.
Oh. Well, we
Oh,
don't.
Dyson,
hope
and a
that
young
for
one.
Dyson.
Hey? How young? Young? Has Dyson spat out a spawnling?
Multi, you need some new hobbies.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Why? What's Multi up to?
He's just watching the yard cam.
Oh. Because it's entertaining and relaxing all at the same time.
Well, if it did anything for my channel, and in the sense that my channel had anything to do with that, this doesn't even have anything to do with it. When we move next month into our new place, I would put up a thing and be like, "Watch the cats play while we're at work," and you'll never see them because they'll be like just sleeping somewhere. You'd never fucking see them. And people would be like, "Oh, look, I saw a cat." I'd be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, he's going to have to hook up a big GoPro onto him.
You think the cats are sleeping
GoPro up the
while
cat.
you're at work.
Yeah, you're just creeping out the window,
Oh, yeah.
stalking people.
They're playing in the kitty litter.
No, that's
through
just the one. The one.
your messages online.
That's just the one. He's a fucking pain in the ass every fucking morning, or when we get home from
Wants to
work.
flick all the kitty litter out and chase the kitty
Yeah.
litter as it bounces on the floor or something.
No, he fucking piles it up on the side like throwing a temper tantrum. I'm like, you
Is that the
fuck.
new cat?
No, that's the older one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
it's mad
you
about the
fucking-
new
So you
cat.
got to get a
No,
kitty
he's
litter cave thing. I've
they're
got a
good.
kitty
They're
litter
good.
cave.
He's just the needy, cranky one. The new one, the young one's good. She's like, don't touch me, don't hold me much. I don't care. I do what I want to do. She's fine.
Cats.
So it's like you
Damn
and Sam.
cats.
Sam's the cool one, and you're the cranky one.
Don't touch me. Don't hold me.
Oh, shots fired.
I don't have any.
By
I
the
don't
way,
have
where's my
anything
dinner?
for that. I don't have anything for that. Yeah, I don't.
I do.
It's all right.
That makes a lot of sense. A lot of nonsense.
No.
It was perfect timing after the guns too, by the way, Ike.
Wendy, come on, Wendy. Come on, Wendy.
Shots.
If I do this now, it's my last bit. I know what you're like. Frankie looks like she's drinking water.
Frankie's drinking water.
Shot.
No, it's actually White Claw. I just
I've got
camouflage
a
it
really,
as water.
I've got a really skunky PBR
Well,
that
don't-
I'm drinking.
Well, yeah, PBR is not bad. Don't worry. Everyone will be like, "What is
This
that?"
one's
It's like,
terrible.
"Oh, this is a 99. It's the liqueur, but it's 49% alcohol."
What
Not
is
bad.
it?
You've never seen the brand 99?
No.
I've seen that.
This one's root beer. They have a lot of ones where the one dangerous one is don't get 99. It's called 99. Is the brand because it's 99 proof. But they have ones like banana flavor. Put that with pineapple juice. 3 drinks in, you don't even know you're drinking, and you're like, "Ooh, holy shit!" This one's root beer. I'm gonna be. I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. But unfortunately, it probably isn't gonna taste cinnamon and licorice, and I'm gonna be like,
Like, fuck
But
it,
it's,
we'll do it live.
it is as maybe you can see it.
Ah.
I heard a funny joke on the internet.
49% alcohol.
Oh my
It's
god.
strong. It's a
A funny
strong
joke on
little
the internet.
bastard.
Me and the boys started a band called 999 Megabyte, but we still haven't got a gig.
Wendy.
Now I need this
I
more
thought it
than
was
ever.
pretty
Hi,
funny.
Vapion.
Oh, hi, Vapion.
Vapion.
That don't actually want me. It's cheapier. Oh, Vapion.
Vapion.
Wait, what? What?
What the fuck?
That's one
Well,
of the
you
best.
could-
That's going into one of the top jokes of the night already.
Yeah.
All right, White
That was
Claw.
better.
What, 999 Megabyte?
999.9
No, that one's almost at
megabytes.
the bottom of the list. All right, White Claw person.
Wendy.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Now I'm thinking about it.
Oh my god, you know, this is all I got. This is it.
No, you don't. You
Up
don't have
your
to. No,
fucking
no.
bum.
You can sip yours. Wait, I'll give you permission.
Okay,
Wendy's
thank you.
could sip. You gotta make it last.
All right.
We're gonna see him throw up.
Oh,
We're gonna see him throw up.
Feel the
No.
burn,
Zoom in.
holy crackers.
It is. Oh
Oh,
Feel the burn.
shit! This is not to be meant to be taken as a shot. No, it's cinnamony, and then it's coming out of this little bottle. So
Oh, it's got the small little.
yeah,
like,
oh yeah,
mouth
That's
Root
meant to be
beer
like a.
tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's. I can taste the root beer, but yeah, it's cinnamon like I expected and dreaded. But yeah, it backed up as soon as I tried to take it like a shot.
Ooh.
It's in the neck, so it backed up, and so I was like, tried to like force it, and then it was like, I was like, fuck.
Alright, I'm going to run to the store and buy another beer.
Plus the friggin'
I'll be right
49
back.
friggin' percent alcohol.
Yeah.
Well-
Oh yeah.
Ike, if you're going to
Walk carefully.
go buy some more beer, buy some for Wendy.
There you go.
I'm
gonna
that'll
go.
That'll take me months to walk over there.
What I'm gonna do is I'm
What?
gonna go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
You
go
just have
wash
to
my
drink it
hand
for
and
me
my.
as well.
I'm gonna go wash my hand and my arm off real quick because I got some on my arm and now it's just sticky.
Sticky.
It didn't get. It just
Uh,
got there. Yeah, and I'm an
like the-
OCD freak about like anything that's
Oh, I
like
hate-
sticky,
Ugh, I hate
like
hate
stuff like
sticky.
that.
yeah.
I lose my shit
As,
and I have to
as
go
a-
wash
I don't
my
know if
hands
that's
immediately.
OCD or we're just clean and tidy. Yeah, I can't handle that.
It's an OCD. It's just like you
as a
can't ignore it.
blacksmith. As a blacksmith,
Is
I
it
hate my hands
OCD
when
or we
they're
just don't like
dirty.
being sticky and grubby?
It's both. Mine's an OCD.
I go
though.
to pubs
I
sometimes,
can't
and as soon
stand
as
that
I
shit.
touch the bench and I can feel like the table that I'm sitting at sticky, first thing I do is go to the bar and I ask for a clean dishcloth with a bit of soap on it at least, so I can like
Right.
wipe the fucking table I'm about to sit on.
Well,
And look,
he's
there's the
gone. I'm gonna run
glasses
to the
as well that
store.
were left on there. Yeah. But I
Oh,
think I am
yeah.
OCD.
Beer.
Who's been
I
obsessed
don't think
of
it's
having
OCD
things
to not
clean?
want to feel sticky.
Who's been obsessed of having things cleaned ever since the lockdown 2 years ago?
Yes and no.
50-50?
Yes.
Kind of
I
a.
was actually obsessed before that.
Yeah. I mean, germs are always scary. But
Mm.
now you just think of them.
And it's funny you say
more
the
often.
G word, germs, because when COVID come around, that sort of shit, I'm like, man, I've already been prepared for this shit for freaking ages. I was already a germaphobe.
Right?
Yeah.
As everyone
oh my
should
God.
be.
Then definitely the panic of toilet bowl rolls. Oh, when that happened, I couldn't believe it.
Wipes. I still got like 3 liters of hand sanitizer.
I know. Me too.
Probably more actually.
The shit supposedly expires,
'cause I've
but
also
I
got
don't
this,
know
like,
how
liquid,
alcohol expires.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
better. Yes.
I'm gonna see how much sanitizer I got left around the place. It's pretty ridiculous.
There we go. I don't know who you are, Tom. No photos, no chat in the conversation. So yeah, I'm not gonna have you on. I kicked him. He was in the backstage waiting, and I was like, Nah, it's just a blank screen. Not a blank screen, just a gray screen. Like no image, nothing. I'm like, nah. Not
We
putting up
don't
with
know
that.
you, Tom. Sorry.
Well, nothing in the chat either at all.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
and no image, no video, nothing. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, look at the hand sanitizer. We were talking about being
That one's not
germaphobes and OCD after COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never became I was never a germaphobe or worried about that at all. Mine's just the OCD about
friggin' 2 of them.
sticky shit. I hate it.
Yeah, and
Well, germs
especially
are scarier
when
than sticky shit.
especially when the lockdowns happen. You go to one place to have it where you have to wipe your hands. You go to a different place, but it might be a different hand sanitizer. Then you're mixing both of them up.
Yeah.
That's not even all of it.
I don't know. My lockdown was different because I went to work every day, no matter what. And then where do you think we got a lot of our videos from? Traveling during lockdowns because gas was so cheap. We didn't give a shit. Oh fuck! It's on my chair.
And you know why gas was so cheap? Do you know why gas got so cheap?
Tell us.
No one was
Wendell.
driving.
Let me explain.
Please.
No, because everyone was on I certainly can speak for Australia in the sense that some people couldn't drive at all because, they were like on total lockdown restrictions. We had a period there where the most you're allowed to drive is 50 kilometres one way, even though for me to go shopping it's 83 kilometres, a bit contradictive. And fuel, petrol or gas, whatever you want to call it, actually has an expiry date. It actually goes stale. So if you don't keep that shit friggin' rotating, it all becomes useless. So like anything, you're better off friggin' selling it at whatever price you can before it's friggin' expired, fucked and all the rest of it.
No, the U.S. it was so cheap.
Story.
The U.S. it was so cheap. One, also valid points. There were I was energy sector, so we had to go to work, kind of like medical. Like you had exemptions, even if you were on complete lockdown, which Texas never was. But we had such a reserve of oil because Trump was smart that they just were able to do it, so they didn't have to do imports. So that meant the price went from this to fucking almost nothing, and now we're like at fucking $3 to $7 again, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bidenomics.
$4 here.
We're paying nearly $3 a freaking litre.
Oh well, you're
fuel here in Australia, something like $2.50, $2.60 per litre.
Europe's the same. Europe's the same. I know. The last time I was over there, fucking year and a half ago. No, about 2 years ago in Denmark, it was like, I think it was still like something like $2.50 a liter or something. I was like, oh, that's not a bad price. And they're like, oh yeah, remember that's a liter though. I'm like, oh
and
yeah.
Joy V's going,
Never mind.
cheap. It's almost $4 a gallon here. Isn't a gallon like fucking like 3.7 litres or some shit?
I think so. Yeah.
Nearly $1 a litre. Oh my God. Whinge, you fuckers over there.
Bidenomics working hard for Australia too. Oh, I said the keyword. I apologize.
Some people are always in a hurry.
Right in the chat, Tom.
They run when they could walk. Race up steps when others take it slow. When Joe Biden's president, America is just going to have to keep up.
Eventually.
It's not quite as good as the falling up the stairs one, but it'll do.
Yeah.
If you want to come up on panel, you've got to write in the chat first so we can stalk you.
Yeah, pretty much too. Yeah, like,
not my channel.
That's my big thing. I'm not doing that anymore with people, especially don't write in the chat. Period. They just pop in and like, hey, mind if I join? I'm like, nothing about you.
No, write in the chat.
I'm like, nah, I'm not.
That's it.
I'm not doing that.
Right in the chat so we can see when you created your friggin' channel. Do you have content? Are you a gamer? Are you a traveller? Do you have shit
Eyeglasses
on
required.
your page?
Eyelashes required. What
And
type of
clothes.
eyelashes? Are we talking the fancy
Clothes.
long ones or no eyelash or just basic
No,
ones?
glasses.
Oh,
We're
glasses
all wearing
required.
glasses.
Oh, wow, that's true. Well, hold
We
on.
are
Here's
the
some- here-
visually
hold on,
impaired.
hold on. Here's someone that's not, and this is an appropriate song for him.
Kids, we have a very special treat. An officer from the Paradise PD is here to teach us about good touch, bad touch.
Hi, kids! I'm Molesto the Sex Crime Dog. I'm here to teach you how to keep bad people's paws off your wee-wees, your VGs, or your TTs. So never leave home without your bad touch stickers.
Wow. Wow. Way to make an introduction, dickhead.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I reserve it for the best.
What's up,
Where's your
everybody?
stickers, Harley?
I can't show you. I'm not drunk enough to show you my stickers yet, Wendy.
Oh God. Okay, good. Harley Dad's here because I just realized
The bad touch
shit,
stickers.
that shit is on the arm of this chair. So my arm, I'm not putting my arm down because I'm like, it feels still sticky. Shit, and I'm like, don't.
Why do you got sticky stuff on the arm of your chair? Did you and Sam get a little crazy?
You missed it. You missed it. That's your fault.
No, I saw it. I was here for it.
Actually, Harley can't come up. He's got no glasses.
That's true.
Doesn't
Way
have
to
any
fuck up the
glasses on.
theme.
Oh,
Put your
God.
glasses on, Harley.
Non-four
Put my
eyes.
Glasses.
He's still
on.
young. Give him time.
They're in my bag. Oh no, I have glasses. I have glasses. They're for long distance because I can't see long distance.
Did you drink
very
out of them?
well. Well, that too. But no, I do. Okay, all right, Wendy. Just for you, I'll be right back.
There's my glasses. I got a pair of them. There's a pair of
Oh, he
glasses.
misses his old glasses.
Make sure it's two. It's got to be a pair. You know, because you're always like, where are my pair of glasses? What do they call them a pair of glasses? And as I actually said to friggin' James there one time, they're not glasses anymore. They're plastics. They don't make them out of glass anymore. Where's my pair of
mine
plastics?
are
They're not. They're
still
plastic lenses.
supposedly glass.
Mine are made of glass too.
Yeah.
Are they heavier or lighter?
Are they?
I used to have glass, and they were heavier, but the ones I
Well-
have are lighter.
Yeah, the frames they're coming out with are pretty light, and it's like a special glass too that they use, but it's still supposed to be glass. Like I'm gonna get I had an eye exam, had laser surgery a few months ago, and
Plastic
so
or
I
whatever
got
they
some
call
new
it.
glasses. And they're coming soon. And the frames are like super light. You can't even tell that they're on your
tricky.
face. Oh, so sexy. Look how smart you look.
Were you saying I look dumb before?
Glasses.
Well,
Ike's upside down. Who's the dumb one? Wait a minute.
Upside down, Miss Jane.
Doing the hat
Making fun of
backwards
Wendy.
messes them up.
that's your glasses.
Making fun of Wendy from the other day.
Yeah.
There we go. Glasses and no hat makes me look super smart, right? And now it goes.
You look like a professor.
He needs one of those. He needs one of those coats with the patches on the sleeve.
Just so you know, y'all are the first ones ever on the internet to see me in glasses, so y'all should feel special.
Oh, would that be
I
Professor?
gotta fix my hair.
Would that be Professor Dad then?
Wendy.
Hey, I can do that too, Wendy. If I do this, see our hair's going the same way.
Hold on. My hair can go. Hold on.
Ike's gonna suffocate himself.
Wendy looks like one of those Dr. Seuss characters.
Right. Wendy Lou Who.
Yes.
Troldo. I'm a Troldo.
Oh, that was a pretty good one, right?
It was.
Oh,
I got this new chair and it's fucking huge. Like literally, I'm sitting to one side of the chair. I could sit my daughter right next to me in this fucking camp chair we got.
Oh, it's a love seat chair.
Oh,
Pretty much.
My dad got one of them camp chairs.
What's up, Megan?
It was like an extra large.
Oh, Megan, hop on.
She can't. She's getting migraine
you
off
can only
the,
hop on
off
if you
the
got
glare from
glasses.
James's head.
Yeah, I just saw that.
No.
Yeah, she's getting the migraine off the glare from
Need
James's
glasses?
bald head. So James's
No.
cul-de-sac.
I don't
Oh,
have a
it's your
bald head.
bald
You're
head.
the one. You're the one.
James
You're
Harley.
right.
has
You're
the
right.
soft
You don't
glow
have a bald
going
head,
on.
James. You are right, my friend. That's me.
The reflection going.
Yeah.
All right here. James has got the nice, soft, romantic glow going on.
Fucking
Oh,
SO.
nice.
You look like my Kim 101 teacher's assistant.
Let's
Fuck you,
hop
SO.
back to my setup here.
I think I need to get a new prescription though, because these glasses, I don't know, are like 5 years
No,
old.
now I
Like
can
I said, I
changing
use them
our
for
background
distance.
now.
Yeah, 5 years old. Yeah, I bet if you went for an eye test now, they'd be like, yeah, you need an upgrade. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
probably.
a year and a half, 2 years after
Yeah.
I failed the ESA eye exam at first, and I had to go get a new one. And then they were like, the optometrist was like this. What the fuck do they want? Because of the measurement. He was like, I don't know how to measure. He was like literally trying to like measure the shot. He's like, you're fucking good. And then he's going back.
You're good.
Now I have like
Yeah.
spots.
It's always good when
and I'm
any
like, fuck.
medical professional is like, you're good.
Yeah, but then I've chipped them too. There's chipping in them a little bit, like spots.
Oh,
It
yeah.
had to come from the rocks. I'm like, yeah, I need to eventually get a new set of these ones. You did it.
Yeah.
You all did it now.
Hey, at least glasses on now.
Yeah. We're glass.
Oh, she's got glasses. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I honestly cannot see with without my glasses. And Harley, FYI,
I don't think Harley can either. With them.
Oh, I think you went back in.
I was getting the migraine off. Wasn't James's. It was the glare off yours, my son.
That's what I was
My
trying to
son.
tell him, Megan.
My son. Shit.
See, I can do.
Wait, if Megan's my mom, that explains so many of my fucking issues.
Oh, it explains more of mine, though, brother. More of mine. No, I'm probably not going to be on much for the rest of this week because my Xbox with every Call of Duty game is arriving at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Nerd alert! Nerd alert! No.
The 26th of this month
Like
is my
swapping
dad.
cameras.
No, my light hit my thing.
Is the 7th anniversary of my dad's passing, and I get a little bit sort of like. So I decided to treat myself because no other bastard's going to do it for me, and I bought an Xbox this morning. So yeah.
There you go.
That's cool.
So,
Get it, girl. Treat yourself.
Yeah, well, Harley, I've learned the hard way. If I don't treat myself, no other bastard's going to do it. So why the hell not? You know. So
fair enough.
Yeah,
Why
and the
not
Kraken
indeed, I
just
say.
and the Kraken just had a good win against the Flames, which we were not supposed to do in Calgary, and play Winnipeg tomorrow. So yeah, so doing okay. But yeah. So just got off all the crowing Kraken. And even better than all of that, my friends, Russell Wilson has been benched by
I saw that.
Oh, man, I am so happy as a Seattle fan because I was called bitter by all the Denver fans. And it's like, that worked out for you.
Bench. He was cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone. They got rid of him.
Benched as in not playing anymore. Yeah, so between the Kraken and the
It just won't be
Seahawks.
for Denver.
He's going to end up as a backup QB for the Niners. That would be some shit, wouldn't it?
His brother. No, I've heard he's going to Atlanta. I've heard he's going to vote. I don't give an F where he goes as long as it's not back to Seattle, which it won't be.
You won't find out until after the draft because whatever team wants a new quarterback.
That's what I was trying to tell somebody this morning. They were like, "Oh, he's definitely going to Atlanta," and it's like, well, that's what I've heard. But don't discount.
But Atlanta's got pretty good draft stock.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But as long as he doesn't come back to Seattle after he burnt the city down on his way out.
I just think it is hilarious, though, that everybody in Seattle rode so hard for fucking Russell Wilson when he was winning. And as soon as he's got lost a step, got a little older, and they were like, fuck you. Like, just,
no,
you know.
not me, Harley.
Yeah.
I've never liked the man in Seattle. And I will say that not because of what happened at the end. I never liked him. Thought he was
Oh,
an
I always
overrated.
liked Russell Wilson. I always liked him.
Oh yeah, I know people that do, but me personally, I'm
He
saying.
was a hell of a player, man. He was, but he got a little older. He lost the step, and you know it happens. That's what happens in
Yeah,
sport.
I mean, you get older, you do lose.
Professional sports is a young man's game. It really is. A
Yeah,
young
100%.
person's game. Young person's game. Sorry.
Hey,
Yes, Ben. Yes, Ben. You may speak. Go ahead.
Oregon likes Russell Wilson too because we beat him in the Rose Bowl.
Oh,
So
good
like Russell
point.
Wilson, too.
Yeah. I forgot about that, Ben. That's let's not sorry to. What I loved though is the first game last season.
Oh, yeah,
when I was in Seattle 2 years ago was against Seattle. Russell wonders firstly why the hell the 12s are booing him. Let me think about this and remind you, number one, and number two, he got yanked off the field for a 56-yard field goal that was never going to make it in Seattle because of the wind coming off the water. We won that game by 1 point, and I was in LA at the time, my friends. You could have heard me screaming in Seattle. I was so happy.
I was wondering what that noise was.
What the hell is
Maple Leafs next.
Megan's in the country, but yeah, I was streaming with the Hawks Nest that day from LA, and we're just sitting there going, "What the F was that?" Literally, like we're sitting there, and there's 5 minutes of us all on stream just going,
What does F mean?
Truck. I think it means truck.
Fire truck.
What the
Wendy,
truck?
you know the word that begins
Truck,
with F
truck.
and ends in UCK.
Truck.
You know that word, Wendy?
It means favorite.
Multi says
Fire
the VIX
truck.
reported that noise.
Yes, the Vicks would have because yes, but no, so I probably won't be around much the week of this 26th because that's my sort of time out because of the anniversary. But yeah,
I'll be in Tacoma that week.
what are you doing in Tacoma aside from running amok, which is the only thing you can really do in Tacoma, isn't it? Or is that
I don't run amok anymore. I gallop amok.
Oh, gallop amok.
It's my annual training. I'll be there all week for my annual training.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Basically, I get paid to sit there and
a couple of months ago or something.
Yeah, so we have to do it once a year, and they started doing the satellite locations where I work in Yakima. They want to try and get us done as early in the year as possible because they have to send people down to cover for us. So they want to do that, and then most people take their vacation in the later part of the year, so it's harder to schedule with vacations and yeah.
If you don't mind me asking,
But didn't you have the annual training a couple of months ago?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, I went in November. Wait, what, Wendy? What did you say, Wendy?
Yeah, like didn't you have the annual training a couple of months ago?
Yeah, it was in November, but that's because I had to do it in November because of the whole lake thing and the timing, the way when I came back to work and so yeah. But we do it every year. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And is that, if you don't mind me asking, Harley, that's paid for work for your line of employment?
Oh yeah. So they pay me my hourly rate to drive up there. They also pay me 57 cents a mile to drive up there. They give me per diem of $57 a day for meals. They pay for the hotel room. So I usually make about $500 to $600 on these trips.
Yep, traveling.
How long do you have to be away for with your training and whatnot?
Just a week, just 1 week. I leave on Sunday and then I come back on Friday. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Traveling with good companies that pay for that stuff, like with the oil field when I was there. When I flew, all the flights, hotel, everything was paid for, per diem, overtime, everything extra. I could be on the clock 24. If I was on a plane, like I say I was at work till on Friday until from 8 till 2 p.m. Then I left and went home, grabbed my bag, and went to the airport immediately. Got to the airport at 6 p.m. Guess what? I was on the clock the entire time. Every second I'm at the airport, on the plane, even if it was a 12-hour flight.
Yep.
All charged hours.
So Ben, you can fly from where
So
you
if
are
had
to
a drive it,
Australia
Ben,
and
do they
still be
cover
paid for it.
alternators?
Yeah, I would charge the entire flight until I got to the hotel in Australia and stopped moving. I would charge. And then there would be per diem for everything. As soon as you leave your house, you start charging per diem. So I could leave it. I could leave at 10 a.m. on a Friday. Boom! That day is immediately a per diem day. Full price.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you left early enough. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought per diem was
meal expenses.
Which most of us use that.
I knew
Most
it
of
was
us use that to buy
expensive and all of that,
alcohol at the airport.
while you were traveling. Right.
So when
Ben, you might laugh, Sunshine, but I hate flying that much that the only way
I love flying.
I used to, except I was on a plane 3 days after 9/11, Harley, and have a severe fear of heights and a severe fear of plane crashes. So, this was not working. It's a little hard to do that from Australia to Seattle. Unless you go on, under the channel or something, the channel tunnel. I had to be liquored. I had to not only be liquored at the bar at Sydney Airport, I then had to take 3 kinds of sedatives.
Wait, you not only had to be what at the bar?
I not only was drinking at the bar.
Oh, drink! I swear to God, I thought you said not only had to be naked at the bar. I thought you said naked. That's why I was like, "What the fuck? What type of bar is this?"
When you're flying next time, I'm going to go to the bar you go to, my friend. I'm just saying.
I was just wondering.
I had to take 3 kinds of sedatives before I even set foot on the plane to go from Sydney to Seattle. That's how bad I was.
I love fucking flying. It's so awesome to me. I understand why people are afraid of it and stuff, but to me, it's so fucking cool.
If I hadn't been on the plane 3 days after 9/11, aside from my fear of extreme phobia of heights, I probably would have been okay. But yeah.
I'm okay.
Well, I mean, you would have never been okay because you've never been okay, Megan. But I understand what you're saying.
I'm okay.
Details, Harley. Stop being so picky.
He's being mean to you, Megan. He's being mean.
He is, but
I'm never mean. What are you talking about? I just been trying to tell my Texas story for 10 minutes, but I couldn't. So
I'm okay I'm okay if I have aisle seating. Aisle seating is my requirement.
I want the window. I want the window every time.
I don't like bothering people if I want to get up and stretch.
Yes,
That's why I like the aisle.
The bad thing about being
I'm considerate, you fuck.
I don't need to get up. I don't need to get up. The bad thing about
you can barely get up. We know this from experience.
Oh no, I can get up. Trust me, Ben. You'd be surprised how quick I get up.
They'd give you more leg room for the window people to get out.
Well, I was going to say
it's the airline not being
my problem.
Hang on, go, Harley.
I was just going to say my problem being 6'3" in the flights that I've taken for work is usually it's only like 5 to 6 hours, so we don't get the big planes. So I love the window seat because I love looking out the window. But usually, being as big as I am, I'm like this the whole time because of the curve of the fucking plane.
Well,
but it's cool because I look out the window.
I say you might as well lean against the window then.
It depends. Yeah, depending on the length of the flight. So yeah, if it's like 4 hours or something, I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But a lot of mine were like 6, 7, 8 plus hours. I'm like aisle seat, or I would use mileage to upgrade to first class.
I've done that.
Business with miles.
The reason I always get an aisle seat is I'm a fan of the original Twilight Zone television show, and there was an episode.
I thought you were going to say Twilight.
Oh God, no! Let me finish.
That's what I thought she said.
Let me finish. And there was an episode with William Shatner as a mental patient with the gremlin on the wing of the plane, and it was taken off beautifully in The Simpsons with Bart and the school bus.
Yeah.
The
saw
goblin
that
on the side of the bus.
Yeah. I saw that when I was 12 years old. I've flown most of my life. Since the day I saw that Twilight Zone episode, I've been in a fucking aisle seat ever since. But when I came back from Christchurch in 2019, my mum and I got the the emergency seats with the big doors.
Yeah, the emergency exits. Yeah.
Harley, that'd be a seat you'd want to go for, my son, because we could stretch right out like this and still not be touching the seat in front of us.
Fuck, maybe I should request that.
The only problem with the emergency seats is they're reserved, so usually you pay with miles or money. But then when you want the TV, it's that fold-out one on your over your lap.
This
You know,
one
the
was right
monitor.
in front. This one swung down from the ceiling and
After
it was Air New Zealand and it swung down on an arm like this. And you could
Poor
have-
Wendy. Poor Wendy living in backwoods of fucking Australia. She's like, what's an airplane? What?
It's like
Does she know what a helicopter is? 'Cause
I've
she
seen
keeps
like
talking
little
about the
muster
helicopter.
and helicopters and stuff.
That's one thing I do want. I want to ride in a helicopter. That's on my bucket list. I want to ride in a helicopter.
It's an
I've done
experience.
it up and down the glaciers in New Zealand. I'm not a helicopter fan, but that
Ooh,
was awesome.
that sounds fun.
You want a thrill ride? Go on a helicopter that does mustering by helicopter.
Oh,
That'll give you a thrill
yeah,
ride.
I want to go hog hunting in Texas on a helicopter.
Wendy, I can top it. My brother
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a surf life saver. And you know how they have the rescue helicopters? I don't know. I guess they have them in the
Yeah.
States. My brother
The
was on a
Westpac
winch.
helicopters and shit.
Yeah. But he was on a winch and about 30 feet above the ocean. He was let go on the winch and went feet first into the ocean to be the patient. He said hitting the water feet first
It's a brick.
from that height
Yeah.
was like hitting cement. He
Yeah.
damn nearly broke his leg.
That's
Because
like that's like jumping out of a boat when you're on the water.
yeah,
You're at 10,
he's
20
done
miles
that
an
too
hour.
as a surf lifesaver. Ben, he has done some crazy shit. How that kid is still alive after watching him on the beach. Must have the heads of the angels on his shoulder, but yeah, no, he jumped. And what he said he did is instead of keeping his feet flat, he did this and hyperextended his foot and felt it through his kneecap when he hit the shock of hitting the water.
You gotta let Harley tell his fucking Texas story.
Yeah, come on, Harley.
I will agree. I will agree with Harley real quick. One, yeah, hog hunting would be a great helicopter experience. The glacier stuff or the mountains, for like Megan said, I've done combat, or I mean, of course, in Iraq we've done helicopter rides, but we did one where it was a test run in it was in a Black Hawk. It was a test run where they did combat maneuvers where when they land, they just are like, and then they just go straight vertical
down.
before they land quickly to like slow.
It's like a
stop
touch
them
and go.
like-
All right, jump out. You
and
got
it's
3
like-
seconds.
Yeah, you got 3 seconds.
And I was
guys.
like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's
because
an
you're
experience.
sitting like this.
Well, the day
I've
we
turned
went
into a
just quickly,
DVD
Harley,
screensaver.
the
I
day
noticed that,
we went, Ben, the day we went up to the top of Mount Olympic, which is in the Alps on the South Island of New Zealand, near Mount Cook, we had the headsets on and we were listening to what the pilot was listening to. I heard the words body retrieval because there was a fellow who had decided to go mountain climbing wearing t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops, and got caught on the mountain.
And he fucking deserved it. He's a
Pretty
fucking
much
moron.
froze to death. And I hear going up to the top of the glacier, we are now doing a body retrieval because they were desperately trying to find him before he froze. And it's like, it is now a body retrieval.
Anyone that's hiking, if you hear they're wearing flip flops, goes, yeah,
It's just
you're
like,
an idiot.
give it a couple of hours, we're doing a retrieval. But that's literally what we heard going up the glacier. But Ben, you had to go to New Zealand to do that, man. It was awesome. Sorry, Harley.
Go for it,
Tell me.
Harley.
Well, I was just gonna say that was the cool thing because we're talking about traveling per diem, and when I went to Texas for 2 weeks in 2021, I flew back from Texas on July 4th, so I got paid just over $90 an hour to sit on a fucking airplane for 5.5 hours, and then transfer over with a 45-minute layover to another plane for another hour-long ride. So I made fucking bank on my return home from Texas. It was fucking awesome. Because I also got paid the per diem. I also got paid the per diem for the meals that were included in the plane ride. So I didn't have to pay for any food on the plane. That was fucking great. So yeah, if you ever get a good job that pays you per diem and travel, and they put you on, try and fly on holidays. That's
Do
my
you have to give that? Like, if you don't use the per diem per day,
No, it's yours.
No, you don't.
It's yours. It's yours.
It's yours to keep.
So what it is they just pay you a set amount, whatever their set amount is, which we go off the GSA rates. So if I go and buy a $5 sandwich from Subway or whatever for lunch, I get paid $20 for lunch. So I just made $15 clear. Free and clear.
Right.
Yeah.
It's yours. And even if you drive, say you drive, like if Harley Dad drives, or say he chooses to fly, they'll pay the flight. But if he drives, at least my old company, you could drive. So say I paid $100 in fuel to drive somewhere, but the rate was something where I could bill the company for $200 for fuel. I just bill the company for $200 of fuel. I bank $100 in fuel.
Because we get paid 50 cents right now. We get paid 57 cents a mile because that's the GSA rate. On top of getting paid your hourly rate. And if you have a car that gets 30 miles to the gallon, you know you're not paying 57 cents a mile to drive it. So
okay. No,
Yeah,
for some reason I just thought a per diem, like whatever you didn't use, you had to give back. But that doesn't make sense now. I think it's
some companies are very picky where they want receipts, and they'll only pay for your receipts. But
not my company. Thank you.
Yeah, and the same as like when I moved to my old company. If I had to use the U-Haul. So one, if I just build mileage, that's not going to pay for the U-Haul rate. Then I would show them receipts to be like, well, you were going to pay me for the mileage like $500, but it actually cost $700 for fuel. I would give them receipts, and they would pay that back for the moving fee for the company. You know, you got to just learn the system, work it the best way you can. And
work it.
Speaking of Harley Dad and companies,
I know. I was going to ask you, have you cleared yet? Or?
Motherfucker, it has been over 3 weeks since I sent back my interrogatory.
It took 3 months for me to get cleared.
No, it's been since December 10th.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been over 3 weeks since I sent my reply.
It takes a long time. It's fucking stupid, but it's worth it in the end as long as you clear.
No,
I actually didn't clear. I didn't clear the first time because of debt issues. So I had to appeal it and, set up a whole debt payment plan through a company. And so I was able to go through it that way. But there's a lot of people that don't clear over just stupid little shit like debt. Like, when you're younger, you're struggling, you're in your 20s and shit, you rack up debt.
Theirs was just questions about why didn't you tell us about this travel? I'm like, do you want to see my passport and how many times it's been stamped over for traveling with my oil company where I was the only traveler internationally and shit?
Well,
I can't even read half those stamps anymore, but I listed 25 over just the 7 years.
Stupid how much they want to know.
Travel and stuff. And
why do they need to know that much, though?
Well, because of what our company does.
Honesty too.
Yeah.
The government, when you're doing government stuff, the government just wants you to be honest. If you're not telling them stuff, they're like, all right, you know what, cool, you're not hiding shit.
I told them everything about but so the weird thing about my particular company is the fact that we have a lot of people that come over from the military. Like they're in the military, they have top secret SCI clearance. Right, and they come over to our company, and the company is like, "Nope, we have to do a background investigation." It's like, I literally still have my top secret clearance from the military, and they're like, "We don't care." Yeah, and it's fucking stupid. But I mean, it does make sense because there could be somebody that wants to get hired to help out people that we are not allowed to help out because they are our customers.
Or they had that guy with the top secret thing maybe had something happen at the very end.
Acquaintances, I think is the correct term, Wendy. Acquaintances,
yes.
Clients.
Client. Oh no, I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something else that requires clients.
Well, so I'm going to reveal something. So I know that pretty much everybody knows that I'm a federal corrections officer, right? You all know that.
Yep.
What you don't know is I'm specifically, for the most people, pretty much everybody should know at this point. But my company specifically, we are a contractor. We're government contractors, federal government contractors, and we work for immigration.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So now you know why it's such an in-depth, because it could be a oh, I'll get this job because I got friends that I could help me, kind of shit.
I see
But,
you.
yeah. And sorry, I didn't mean to tell everybody about your potentially, hopefully,
I
upcoming
don't
soon
care.
job. Ben,
If people don't hear me talk and shit and the Joe Biden stuff, I think people don't know who the fuck I am. Ours is also the same, and probably yours too. Is ours is going to be a U.S. Marshal holdovers too.
So yeah,
Most of them are like
Texas, a lot of
so-
Texas is obviously immigration, but marshals too. So when I was in Texas, I was working both immigration and marshals. But to answer LW real quick in chat. So the first week I was stationed in Del Rio, but we also went from Del Rio to Harlingen. We overnightted to Harlingen to take 60 undocumented people to Harlingen to go over to fucking Brownsville to be fucking lodged there. And then the second week I was in Parasol. So yeah, but I went to Eagle Pass. So I've seen both
Eagle
borders
Pass,
of our country.
Eagle Pass.
Yeah, so I've been Eagle Pass, Del Rio, Parasol, Harlingen. I was all over that fucking part of Texas. But,
yeah, if people don't notice by now that my mindset on the realm of politics, especially, then people are not paying.
Well, we all know you voted for Biden, and that's fine. We still love you, Ben.
You said it. You said it. Oh, you said it, man.
People are always in a hurry. They run when they could walk. Race up steps when others take it slow. When Joe Biden's president, America is just going to have to keep up.
Eventually.
Then I
My
would
bad,
I
y'all.
would point if people do not know your stance on politics, are they really watching you, my friend?
Right, exactly.
I also
I
tend to stay pretty neutiral. I try to stay pretty neutral.
But also, can they read the flag in your background? Just
maybe
Oregon
not.
Ducks. Oregon Ducks. I will tell you guys.
Ducks right there.
I will tell you guys the safest I have ever felt was when I was in Del Rio, because when I showed up to check into the hotel, there was me and 4 other employees of my company, and every other room was Texas fucking state troopers. Literally, the entire parking lot was nothing but fucking cop cars. I was like, God damn, I feel all right.
Same as in Eagle Pass, the one company before this I was trying to apply for, but I was waiting on my couple documents.
Was that G4S or
no? It wasn't dealing with immigration. But
okay.
It was in Eagle. There was a couple guys that were in Eagle Pass. So they had to do the whole same DHS background check, all that shit. They just didn't have to do the ICE part of it too.
Right. What's up, Clockwork?
It was like it was the same shit. That was one of their main locations for armed security. I was like, yeah, I bet that place is just literally DHS and ICE security all over that bitch.
So we were on a run. We had a they're called Glavals, but they're Freightliner buses. So we had 60 undocumented people on our bus, and so we come up to a border patrol checkpoint. So we pull up. Obviously, they know who the company. They know who we are. So the guy walks up, and I roll down the window, and I'm like, "Hey, afternoon, officer." And he's like, "Hey, got any illegals or any undocumented?" I was like, "No, we don't, sir." He's like, "All right, well, have a good day," and just waved us through, of course, because they know us and they know that what we do is legit. But I just thought that was funny. We got 60 of them. No, officer, we ain't got nobody. He's like, all right, cool, have a good day.
The only time I've gone through it, and that's for everyone here too who doesn't know. So like about 40, anywhere from like 20 to like 60 miles around the U.S. border, especially in Texas, there's a border station. So you may go through the border,
literally,
but then you have to go through a secondary border check.
And then third and a tertiary, like literally, it's like every 20 miles.
It's U.S. law that every state can stop you within 100 miles.
Ben, but you go through one, then you go 5 steps, and there's another one.
It's because it's because if they go through illegally, then they get picked up in a car to get transported. They'll get stopped again to get caught before they get to the interior. That's the kind of the method.
Literally. So you're driving down the freeway. in that part of Texas, and you see 15, 20 people running right next to you. and you're like, oh, well, fuck, they're illegal. Like it's fucking insane. It really is.
I've only done it once when we went to Laredo to film, and we were coming back. I saw the checkpoint going past, because you don't have to stop for it, because obviously it's on the other side. But coming back, we stopped at that checkpoint, and I have Sam, who's obviously dark skinned from El Salvador, and then we had the original one of the original buddies of mine back then, this Vietnamese guy who literally sounds like stereotypical Vietnamese, and they were like, "Can we see your IDs?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Yeah, of course you can see my ID." You know, I was like, "Oh my god,
oh my god, that was the worst fucking accent I've ever heard."
Yeah, that was terrible.
accent.
But that was terrible. But you get the point. You get the point.
Stereotypical accent, or am I just imagining that band?
That was It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm not going to say I'm the best at Vietnamese.
That's right. This is a safe zone, Ben. This is a safe zone. We don't judge.
That's racist.
Holy shit, racist.
Wait, do I have it?
Want some fried rice? You want some fried rice? Sorry, anyway.
Hang on, Ike.
Moving on.
Hang on, Ike. Sorry, Harley. What's wrong with your shoelaces?
Sorry.
What's wrong with your shoelaces? Sorry, I heard laces. I heard laces.
We don't allow shoelaces on our people that we transport.
Yeah, no, that's a no-go.
I understand why.
Yeah, you have to have slip-ons. Hold on, I
found the racist video. I found it.
Okay,
here we go.
Long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
There it is.
Why are you giving that fucking racist?
I was trying to find a video.
Yeah, fucking Charlemagne. Charlemagne's such a fucking racist. God damn it.
Exactly.
Oh wait, sorry. Did I say that? Oh, sorry, I thought I used my in my head voice. My bad.
Allegedly.
Harley, that was your outside voice, sunshine. You need it in your head, voice.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, I'm
gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk into work tomorrow, and they're gonna be like, "So yeah, you got fired because you were on YouTube and being a dumbass." So
I will say this. The one thing I've been so happy about, and people are like, "Well, why don't you show your normal YouTube, your other YouTube channel?" I'm like, because I don't want to be associated here with my name. For a good reason. And guess what? Something never came up in any of those questionnaires they asked me. It was like 5-page response from my end and all the documents and shit. Nothing, because it's not connected in any way. So I'm safe.
They didn't do their homework.
The government here. The government can't do.
They didn't ask the right questions. No, they didn't ask the right questions.
If they really want to look, they will, but probably won't because it's the government and they don't.
No. So when I went through my background check to get this job,
they didn't ask the right questions.
They legitimately went and talked to people that I went to fucking elementary school with.
Yeah,
they do it. It just takes a long time, but they do the homework. Trust me.
My brother had to get a security pass for Parliament House in Canberra, which is our national parliament. They rang me and I'm on the phone with the Australian Federal Police, thinking, "What the fuck has my brother done now that the feds are calling me?"
Yeah.
And it's like, no, this is for a background check. And it's like, you do know I'm his sister, and I'm probably not going to tell you what you want because
I got so much dirt on that motherfucker.
Listen, what do you want to know? Yes, I can confirm that happened when he was 3 years old because I'm 4 years older than him, and I will confirm that.
He did completely shit his pants until he was 23. Yes, I can confirm.
Last night, this is true. Yes.
I mean, most of our questions were stuff I self-disclosed or didn't give full information.
Yeah,
like they can look at my passport numbers that I've had, the 2 passports, see all entry and exits of the country, and go, "Why didn't you say this, this, this?" And I'm like, "Well, I can barely read it, but list out best possible."
No,
hey,
enough,
if I
guys.
didn't list it, let me know. Here's everything I can find, the best of my knowledge I can recall. When you have something
How
stripped,
far
you're not thinking about shit like that.
with
I mean, you're not
yours,
trying to
then,
remember it.
how far
No,
did you have
That
to
was
go
the time
back?
when I was like smuggling,
Seven years.
non-latex
7
friendly
years.
condoms
Yeah,
and
7 to 10 here. Too.
Right.
Or like they were like, why didn't you disclose this employment? And I'm like, I did because I told you about this illegal issue with that. So
I was bringing in vegetable
I
seeds.
did list it. I didn't try to not disclose because I did list it in that
Declare.
disclosure with you. So
Do you want
you
to
know.
pay?
So,
Do you want
so,
a
so no.
50-page essay on it? Or
Oh, they do. They do.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
they do. I've done
So
it.
no bullshit. No bullshit. When I was going through my background check of my equip, which it's called equip for us at least, I was legit calling my mom like every 5. Hey, where were we here? What like when was I this? What happened here? What age was I? Like I don't fucking remember little shit like that. Like, but they want to know everything.
That sounds like when I tried to friggin' enlist in the army.
Yeah, it's
like
no,
a
it's the
memory
same shit.
test.
They want to know the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Same with like the army, police, anything.
Air
If
Force
you're
for my
honest
brother.
with them, if you're
Memory
honest with them,
recollection test.
they generally don't care. But especially clearances or when you go civilian government work, they as long as you're honest with them and it's not like a disqualifying factor, they're cool with you. They have to make sometimes judgment factors or judgment decisions, but as long as you're honest with them, they're like, all right, cool.
As long as you're
upfront
honest,
with us.
and when that's when your personality comes in. When you're like, "Hey, yeah, I did this," and they're like, "Hey, you didn't disclose this." You're like, "Honestly, oh my god, I forgot about that. I wasn't trying to hide it."
Yeah, exactly. Oh, do you how many times in that letter I said, if there's information still missing, I'm not trying to disclose information. Like the one thing, like why didn't you put this employment? I'm like, do you know how much of a pain in the ass on that system it was to list that? That's why, because it wouldn't let me go further. That's why I disclosed it in the other information.
Well, I was stoned when I wrote that part of the equip, and I apologize. Like I'm sorry, I didn't. I didn't
Allegedly.
intentionally.
Now that's where he's going to get fired tomorrow, right there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, so you said this.
Were you stoned? What were you smoking on street? My brother has a.
No, literally, I was stoned. My wife was throwing stones at me. I couldn't concentrate. It fucking hurt.
Hey, Carly, you did not disclose this. My brother has a shortening in his hip from where his hip didn't form like the ball and socket joint, and he was told not. It's called Perthes disease. Basically, instead of being like this, it's like this. He was told by his doctor not to disclose it, but my brother, being the honest soul that he. I was going to say another kind of soul, but I won't. Have you met my brother? No, you haven't.
Nope.
He disclosed it. And you know why he did not get to join the Air Force? And this comes from an Air Force. No, because, quote, the Air Force doctor had never heard of Perthes disease. So my brother, including x-rays and all these medical records, had to be making it up.
Well, no, that Oh, wait, Australian Air Force. Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah, no, not American. And it clearly shows you there's a 5 centimeter shortening that he made up on his freaking left hip.
Yeah.
And if you look at him or stand beside him, he's leaning on you because of the short. But yeah, we've never heard of it, so he has to be making it up.
I can.
Well, I mean,
Ben
Ben actually has a 20 centimeter short thing that he doesn't want to disclose.
20, I have a 20 centimeter length. Let's put it that way. The
dude,
soft, by the way.
The stuff
soft,
of
soft.
There we go.
No, the Air Force here is just, the Air Force here a lot is the same. I mean, they're not going to be that stupid, but they're going to be very strict. The Air Force is the strictest one of join here. The Marines is more stupid. You have to be stupid for the Marines.
You like to taste the crayons? Come on in.
What's that?
The Army here, when I went through the medical for the Army initially, I had to, obviously, I disclosed like one, I have had skull fracture, fractured pelvis,
goddamn, Sam fractured your pelvis?
I've had a shattered femur where it was almost not compound, but it was almost out of the skin.
Ooh.
If I hadn't been wearing like jeans that day, it probably would have gone out of the skin. So it wasn't compound, but that my right leg is about
with the 20 centimeters,
my right leg is probably about a half an inch shorter than my left because of the pin the traction they had to put me in for like 6 weeks in a body cast. But the doctor looked at me and I did all the like movement tests for him, and he's like, "How long ago was this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's that was like 12 and 13 years ago." He's like, "You're good though, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, cool. Let me check your asshole quick and we'll get out of here."
Well, the
He did. Of course. That's what they do.
Same
But
thing.
Ben, I love you,
that
so
was
I'm
a
not
good
going to
thing.
make
No,
those
no,
jokes.
not that.
I'm not going to make the jokes.
Not that exam, Wendy.
But tell me that the finger was no, actually don't. No, the reason he later found out, my brother later found out that the Air Force was concerned that they trained him up on all these supersonic jets and whatnot, and he couldn't be able to sit for long periods of time, which he actually can't. But his argument was, hang on, why didn't you tell me that was the reason? Because that makes sense to me. But you haven't looked at me any further because you'd not heard of the disorder that I have, which the x-rays showed you. If you hadn't said, no, we don't believe you could sit down for 15 hours flying a jet after we've spent millions of dollars training you, that would make sense. But yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of bed, folks. I've only had like a couple hours sleep last night, and I'm like actually tired.
Wendy, you can't leave me with these crazies. Wendy, you can't leave me with these crazy people.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Frankeny's there.
Oh yeah, Frankie is here. Okay, you're good, Wendy. Go get your sleep, Wendy. We love you, Wendy. Go get some sleep.
I'll probably be awake at like friggin' midnight, 1 o'clock, and be wide awake, which will be really inconvenient. But yeah, I'm tired.
Welcome to my world, my love. It's called insomnia.
Welcome
to my world, my love. Here's the melatonin, my dear.
Much love, Wendy. Have a good night, girl.
Sleep well, Wendy.
There you go.
Good night, everyone. Bye, chat roomies.
Good night, Wendy.
Love you, Wendy.
Showing Visine? What the fuck?
No, it's sleep aid.
Melatonin.
Oh, sleep aid. Okay, mine. Ike, I got sleep aid too, Ike. I got sleep aid too, right here.
Well, I'm working on that right now.
Gee, Wendy left before I did. Wow, that girl must be tired because I'm usually the first
she's
one to
been
play.
here longer than you, though.
Ah, good point. Good point. And now she leaves.
I love Wendy. Wendy's so fucking awesome.
Wendy is great. She is great. The rest.
I'm amazed. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, Ike. Go ahead. I was going to say something about Harley. No, screw it.
I was going to say something about Harley too.
After you, Ike. After you.
Hopefully, it's good stuff. I'm always nice to everybody.
I was going to say I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised that the first like 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the stream, James, Wendy, and Ben were talking about how Harley, Dad, and Ike weren't here yet.
Right?
And somebody said my name 3 times, and it's like Beetlejuice. Say my name 3 times.
No bullshit, Ike. I do lurk a lot in chats, like, because I don't want to type in chat, because then I get, Anyway, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm always so surprised when I'm just fucking lurking in chat, and where's Harley Dad at? And I'm like,
what fucking deal?
Like, why does everybody bring my name up? Like, because personally, I don't understand why y'all want to fucking hang out with my dumb ass. Anyway, I really don't get it. But I get brought up in so many fucking chats, and I'm like, okay.
No,
I'm here because
I want to hang out with your dumb ass anyway.
Right, Ike? Exactly.
I am here because Ike is here. I am here always when James is, and Frank, and occasionally Ben, mildly indifferent. But you?
Well, see, I try not to come. I try not to hang around James because he talks so fucking much that nobody else can talk. So I. Oh, wait, sorry. Well, which James am I talking about, though? Which James am I talking about?
He's got a point.
I know which one you are.
Harley, you got to love how this James just leaps to the conclusion that you're speaking of him when you're speaking of.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, Megan knows over there.
5 chats
That's
ago.
not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Hold on.
I'll be back in a sec, guys. I need a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Why have we been talking about security clearances and we haven't asked James what he had to go through for his top secret Canadian?
Because he's an assassin, so he can't talk about it.
He's in the
right.
Canadian Mounties.
Harley, he's a ninja and he's got his notepad, so be bloody careful.
Exactly.
Oh, the
So-
Ninja
so-
song.
We just gave a lot of information away to him.
Yeah. Right. Well, see, so that's the thing is, a lot of really good snipers, like, you don't see the flash of the scope before you die, but sometimes you do. But with James, when he kills people, the last thing you see is the flash of his cul-de-sac, and that's it.
No.
No.
Thank you, Frankie, for laughing at that. At least you laughed at that. Much love, James. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, I know.
That's why
Multi
James
says he's got his handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
He does.
when doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure I've been at the top of that list of James's assassination list, like, I don't know, 185 times at this point.
Hey,
But
Harley,
I'm still alive. Oh, wait, James, are you shooting my toes? Is that why I keep getting my fucking toe? Oh, James, you're slowly killing me. Oh, I just
Harley,
figured it out.
watch out, Harley. I know you're not paranoid, but he's behind you. Just dash. Paranoid? What?
James is only behind me because he's got my back. And he likes to look at my butt. But other than that, just those two things. So
Here's
It is a thick ass.
Oh, it's fucking thick.
Yeah,
I
I'm
tell you
behind
what.
you on the bush.
Harley, is it a full moon where you are? Because I'm getting the pasty white ass from here.
Something like that.
And it's still sun shining here, which makes me very concerned.
oh, it's about
No.
to be a full eclipse.
You know how I know when I need to go to bed? Is when I drop my cigar.
What kind of cigar is that?
It's just a fucking Swisher Sweet Honey. I bought a 5-pack today.
Cigarillo. Yeah.
Okay.
So you try not to inhale, but still.
Oh, no, I inhale 'em.
Oh.
I inhale 'em.
Ah.
I ain't no fucking bitch. I inhale cigars.
Suck, don't blow, brother. Excuse me.
Are you trying to give me tips on giving a blowjob? That's never going to happen, Megan. So I don't. Yeah, keep your tips to yourself, and I'll keep my tip away from you. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Just
As I
the
said,
tip.
I need to grab my sunglasses for the pasty white ass.
How dare you?
It
How
ain't
dare you.
pasty white. It's covered in fur. No, it's covered in fur. It's more dark than white. So
How dare you? I'm going to take your word for that because that is the stuff of freaking nightmares, and not even I'm stupid enough to look.
what's a nightmare to some people is a dream to others. Just saying.
This is true, but trust me, this is the nightmare. I don't usually dream much that I'm waking up screaming for. No, I'm waking up screaming.
You know, I do know
Says the
Megan.
girl
Megan.
wearing a
Megan.
Jaws t-shirt.
Megan. I was just gonna say, Megan. I do know why your favorite fucking movie is Jaws, because you got Jaws of Steel that just keep going. So.
Well, my favorite James Bond villain is actually Jaws.
Are we surprised?
Right. I never
big.
thought of it, but no, not surprised. Oh, there's back chat going on. What's going on? Oh, Ike's posted. Ike, is that my only foot link there, Ike? That you posted in back chat?
I sent a link to Ben for a clip for a song that would be perfect for James when James shows up, and I'm going to play a little bit of it right now for you guys.
Oh, is it Octopussy?
You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja.
I want to be ninja.
Hold on, it gets better.
I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down, take chow down to Chinatown.
Oh, that is good, Ike. You are good, my man. James
That was pretty funny.
Hey, Ike, be careful because James looked like he was being calm listening to the song, but I saw his hand moving, and you're now on the list too.
Oh, Ike's been on the list several times.
Oh, has he? I just saw James's hand moving like
There
this.
it goes.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The famous notebook. We finally get to see it.
Ike is
He's
ninja.
writing the notes. Ike is now on the list. Well, that damn song, which is now in my head for the rest of the night. Thank you.
That list. Ike lives in a murder caboose. Of course, he's on the list.
I'm still not convinced that Ike's not a serial killer. I'm still not convinced of that yet.
I'm not convinced either.
That's why I'm kind of scared to go meet up with him to hang out and do a stream with him. I'm kind of a little worried. But
Harley, I'm supposed to be going to a Kraken game next time I'm in Seattle.
You're going to go to a crackhead game in Seattle? Yeah, they're all over the street. Every street corner has a crackhead game.
So, darling.
You said Kraken. You said Kraken. Sorry.
I said Kraken. I will make sure my affairs are in order before I meet on.
Yeah. Make sure you meet a priest to get your final rights before you head over.
That's right, all of that. Did I tell?
Make my own knives.
I know I told Harley, but did I tell the rest of you guys about my new job? By the way, I know I told you, Harley, on your stream.
I have not heard about this.
So sorry, Harley. I'll quickly tell everyone.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
I applied for a job with a migraine charity down here 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago. And I found out I got the job this time last week for a charity. Thank you. Particularly with my type of migraine, which less than 0.0001% of the population get, called hemiplegic migraines. So yeah, I keep forgetting who I told that news to, and I just realised I told Harley. But yeah, so less than 27,000 people worldwide have this form of migraine that I'm advocating to government for and doing all of these wonderful things. So yeah, I forgot I hadn't told you guys. So yeah. And that's
so
what
is that half paralysis or have to do with blood?
It's hemiplegic, so it's hemi meaning one side of the body, and plegic meaning paralysis. So for me, it is head to toe on my left side of my body. When I get a migraine, that will paralyze. And if I had a migraine in front of you, you would think I was having a stroke.
Wow.
Basically, it's very close, and that's why so few are diagnosed with migraine, because most people are diagnosed with stroke and then find out it's actually a very severe migraine. So yeah. So sorry, Ben. I just wanted to share that.
You're good. You're good. Yeah,
I didn't know that with everyone. So yeah, very excited about it. So
yeah,
but that's
after 3 years, good golly.
That's there was some trouble with the organization, but that's the ribbon. Somebody asked in chat what the ribbon is. That's the hemiplegic migraine awareness ribbon, the pink and the lime, the purple and the lime green. So yeah, that's what it is. So sorry, Ben, I hijacked that. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. We're here talking everything. So just like you're good. So but no, congratulations too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's something that I'm very passionate about, because, as I said, in a population of what are we, 26 billion now or something ridiculous, less than 27,000.
Just under 8 billion.
Oh, I don't even know, but less than 27,000 people in the world have this migraine. So it definitely needs advocating for, and
attention needs to be brought to it, because I'd never heard of it. You know, like I said, my wife gets migraines. You know, thankfully I never have, and I barely get headaches. But you know, migraines are a big fucking. It impacts every part of your life when you get one. Like,
well, I know. I was reading from the States, and I'm sure it'd be the same here in Australia. I've not seen statistics that it's the third largest form of disability in America is migraines.
I thought that was fucking idiotism or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's number one. That's number one.
Depends on, I guess.
Yeah, my bad.
Stupidity, idiocy. Is that what you're perhaps trying to say there? No, but I mean,
liberalism is a mental disorder.
Yeah. Hey, look. Right now, you all have heard of Dumb and Dumber, right? Well, right now, between Ike and I, you have idiot and idioter. So it's all good. You know.
I just want to be ninja.
Why did we get that song, Ike? Which is now forever in my brain.
Ike, we can do karate in your caboose, Ike.
We're gonna chop.
Thank
Harley, you'd have to be careful of Ike's leg sweep. You know, what is it?
Oh no,
Sweep the
he's got to be careful because when he hits a fucking titanium foot, he's going to realize he fucked up.
boy, yes.
Thank God.
I know,
One
but
thing.
isn't it sweep the leg from Karate Kid or something? Wasn't that the line? Sweep the leg.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
One thing I
yeah,
have.
so thanks, Ben. I'll stop talking about it.
No, you're
LW
good, you're
said
good,
whatever
you're good,
Ben
you're
is.
good, you're
LW
good.
says whatever Ben is number 2.
No, you're good because I'm good.
LW, Oregon fan. I would think that was number 1.
I have
Disability.
I have someone to introduce coming up right now to bring
Oh,
some
shit.
sanity.
I didn't do it.
Megan, I got you too. After my
What's up, Traveling Fools?
I had a skull fracture at 5. I had migraines for a good 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then luckily I grew out of them as they thought I would, but for 4 or 5 years it was when I would get those. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Why is Esso naming all of my disabilities right now?
I'm 48 in December, and I was diagnosed at 32. And my brother and mine have been put down to one too many belts with cricket balls, hockey pucks, hockey sticks, cricket bats, etc., etc. So, my brother had them after a severe concussion, and anyone who says they've never had a migraine, I hate, because I'm in bed for 3-4 days.
It's not our fault. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that we won the headache lottery and you lost it.
People don't understand how debilitating a migraine is.
That would be like me saying anybody that hasn't ever lost a leg, I hate you. Like, I don't.
Yeah, no,
just saying.
Well, no, that's a good point, Harley, and I don't complain about it unless it's to my mother when she rings me at completely the wrong time and it's like, I've got a migraine. This better be good. I just wanted to chat. No.
Have you ever used that? Have you ever used that as an excuse though? You're like, fuck, I don't want to talk to this person. Okay, fair enough.
No, I don't use my migraines as an excuse. I live alone. If I've got a migraine, I have to get up and do my day. The first time I had a migraine, I remember it. I was cooking dinner, and I went to turn meat with my left hand, and I couldn't pick up the tongs. Like I lost all motor control in my hand, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I am lucky. I've had about 6 concussions probably since that whole ordeal, and luckily it's never come back. But I don't want to keep this person in the background waiting. They'll bring sanity to this stream, and no better way.
Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man.
What's up, Clockwork?
Oh, this guy.
Hey, Rex, how are you, bro?
This dude, West Virginia, Mountain Mom. Oh wait,
I disappoint you, but if you expect me to bring sanity to this stream, you are mistaken.
He said the same thing about me when he brought me on.
He wants to say it about me, but never has, Rex. So someone's got to do it, I guess.
Hey, I'm still trying to get I've made my screen bigger so I can look at all your Star Wars shit behind your shoulder there.
Oh,
because damn, I thought I
here
had
we
a
go.
lot.
God damn it, Clockwork. God damn, here we go.
I thought I had a lot of shit. But mine's in coffee cans and storage, and oops, shit.
Oh, hang on, let me get out of it.
Clockwork disappeared. I don't know what he did.
Oh,
he hit the wrong button.
He was like, "Oh shit," and then disappeared. I'm like,
yeah, no, I saw that. It was.
He's getting attacked by Cocaine Bear right now. Cocaine Bear is at his door.
I saw that the other night, Harley. I was half asleep watching that movie. I should have been fully asleep, I think.
I haven't watched it yet. I want to, but I just haven't.
I wasn't going to, but I just wanted something mindless to watch. Why I chose Cocaine Bear as something mindless to watch, I don't know. But
Should have been Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
That's what the bear's name.
That's his name.
That's his name. Yeah. That's right.
The bear the movie's named after is Pablo Escobar, and he's in a mall, and you can get married by him.
Ike, will you marry me by Pablo Escobar?
Excuse me, Pablo, can you marry me? No, not you. I mean him and me. I'd have to be on cocaine to do. I'd have to be on coke to do
Well,
that.
no. I think you misheard me. I said, Ike, will you marry me to Pablo Escobar, please?
Oh,
what I
Get
said.
married to Pablo Escobar
Oh.
all you want. I am an ordained minister in the Church of the
Me
Dude.
too.
I am a Dude.
Me too.
I am a Dude.
I am a Judas. I am a Judas.
I'm a Judas priest.
I am too. Oh,
Thank you,
I
Ike, for laughing at that.
I'm your
I'll shut up.
turbo
I
lover.
can't legally marry people. I am a Judas priest.
I was. I think I need to redo my Dudist qualifications.
I don't think you have to.
redo your Dudist.
I don't think you have to redo
Hey, Harley, redo the dude. Whatever.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey, in the name of Cthulhu and all the old ones, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Man and demon. I mean, wife. Yeah.
How you want to look at it, yeah.
I've got my priest garb.
The
got my
best,
priest
the
garb
holy
here.
vestment. The holy
What you got,
vestment
Ike?
for the dude.
Wait, can we full screen
Well, they
Ike real
must be
quick? I want to see that
canonical.
sweater.
Wait, hold
If
on.
you're a disciple of Cthulhu,
I'm doing
yes,
work in the I'm doing work in the background and shit. Hold on.
Well, quit working your fucking wanker in the background and show us Ike.
This is my dude sweater. Hold on, let me get
You
this
need a
up.
white Russian
Oh,
in your
that's
hand.
fucking cool, dude. That's fucking cool.
Give it all you got to fight to the top.
we're all those weird.
So we can know your story.
You
Oh,
need a
it's your
white
story.
Russian in your hand, brother.
Oh, I fucking love that. I would never fucking wear that, but I fucking love that, Ike. That's
I
fucking
love
awesome.
this sweater.
Where did you get the sweater from, Mike?
The sweater
This
with the
sweater I
tan
got from
with
eBay,
squiggly
but
navy.
the original sweater was a Pendleton wool sweater from Pendleton, Oregon.
No,
Really?
what he did was he made that sweater out of the insulation. He made that sweater out of the insulation of the caboose. That's why there's no insulation in there.
No, and the original
I
that
love
Jeff
you, Ike.
Bridges wore in the movie, I believe, was his own. Was he?
It was.
Jeff
It did
Bridges?
belong to him. It's also a women's sweat. It's also a women's sweater. If you look
Oh, might
at
have been-
Oh, really?
the zipper is set up. The zipper is set up backwards.
Oh, it's on the
He's
opposite
I
side.
couldn't tell.
He's
Well,
Metro. He's Metro.
that's a European zipper. Is what that's actually
That's
called.
an Aussie
But yeah.
That's
Yeah,
an
mirror
Aussie
your
zipper.
camera and
We have
nobody
it
can
on that side.
You can buy these sweaters from Pendleton now, and they're about $250 a piece.
Jesus Christ.
They're
So are you
expensive.
gonna buy me one, Ike?
That's my light
I paid
bill,
$80.
man.
I paid $80 for this one from somebody in South Korea.
Wait, did Clockwork just say you paid $250 for electric bill, Ike? Or Clockwork? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Actually, it was
Jeez.
more than that. It was last month. It was $277.
Dude, lay off
I
the
don't know.
vibrators that plug into the wall, bro.
Hey. I
Hey,
just
I don't
paid
have
350 Australian. I just paid 350 Australian for my electricity bill.
Well, it's like
gentlemen.
what, $20 American?
No, it's actually 400.
Oh, 25, my bad.
No,
Let me get rid of
Yeah.
it.
Wait, did I just
wait,
I just made Megan speak to it. Sorry.
Hang on.
I'll be
Is that a wool blend or synthetic? Because I'd like one, but if it's synthetic, I cannot wear it.
This one is
Fucking
synthetic, but the real ones you can get from Pendleton are wool.
Are real wool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
Oh, see,
LW
that's-
said you can't trust anyone with a fucking Cosby sweater. Don't drink the Coke. I think he meant don't eat the pudding.
This is a Cosby
You know,
sweater.
same
This is
thing.
a dude sweater. Thank you very much.
say that.
Don't jiggle the jello.
I'm jiggle the jello. Oh dear. Ben, I'm going to jump down because it's later than I thought, and I need to get some food.
Can you jump down or can you drop down? I think you jump up and drop down.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
I
that's
would be
how it
more
works,
like up. Hold on. Just to make her feel better, I gotta get in the right. Hold on, let me set this up.
No, I'm jumping down.
There we go. It's just to make
No,
you feel more.
Just like falling upstairs, like our president. Anyway,
Don't laugh, Harvey. I can trip over. I can trip over cordless telephones and cracks in the cement, my dear. And
Does
Jews,
not surprise me.
Oh.
That does not
I was
surprise
gonna
me.
say, how do you think I bust ankles? But no, I'm going to
I bust something, but I don't want to say it on Ben's panel. I don't want him to get embarrassed.
I'm already going to have to do a review of this tomorrow for YouTube.
Oh, shit.
Private it until you watch it again.
That's another 3 hours
I
you're not going to get back.
James's ninja list. I've got to wait it
No,
out.
I can get up. I can get up from my chair and walk like 8
Clockwork,
feet
I know
to
you
the
can get up.
bathroom. And if I'm not careful, I will fall and crack my fucking skull. I've done it before. I don't want to do it again. Yeah.
I've busted a knee tripping over stuff and straight onto tiles. So.
I've fallen down on a couple of live streams. If that makes anybody feel better.
Well, you fell asleep on a couple, haven't you?
No, I've never fallen asleep on a live panel.
Are you sure?
I bounced and then went to sleep, but I was not on the panel at that time. I did leave and go to sleep.
All right,
guys,
on the panel.
All right, Megan. Have a good night. Or day, whatever
Take care,
the fuck it
Megan.
is over there.
Have a good one.
Quarter past
Good evening.
7
Have
in
a
the
good
evening.
evening.
I'll see you probably in a couple of weeks after that.
I was going to say,
Well,
have
be
a good
safe.
tomorrow
Have
because
fun.
it's tomorrow
Protect yourself.
over there.
Yeah.
Right, she's in the future.
Yeah, it's,
All right, Megan.
it is 20 past 7 Tuesday evening here, gentlemen.
Oh,
so
fuck.
It is 16 past
12:17.
Tuesday.
I was gonna say 12:17 a.m. Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
AM.
We're
Yeah.
catching up. Yeah.
All right, Megan. Have a good night.
After the anniversary.
See you, Megan. All right, so I'm calling after this cigarette. I'm gonna have one more cigarette after this one, and then I gotta go to.
After that one,
Last
allegedly.
cigarette. That's your. Hold
I'm
on.
gonna
That's
have-
his
I'm gonna
first.
have-
That's his first, second to last cigarette.
This is the first
Well-
call for the second to last cigarette. Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have another bowl hit, and then I may have another 3 after that. But you know,
Oh shit!
If
We'll-
I
wonder
we'll
you
see
fall
how
down
that-
and crack your head.
But I don't have any beer.
no, that's when I'm really drunk. Is when I fall down
Ah.
and crack my fucking head. I gotta go
Fair
pee. Crack. Oh, Jesus Christ.
See, if you still had the beard, it would protect you.
Right.
Well, I know.
True.
I'm-
It's like a beard is like a person's
It will
airbag.
move. It will
When you
move to
land.
protect you wherever you go. It will move to protect you. Anyway,
Shut up. It's like a
that kind of
pussy
hurt. I
on
pulled a
your
little
face.
too hard on it.
Hey,
Hey,
calm the fuck down.
Don't be talking about my prison pussy, okay? Hold on now.
Just saying.
Anyway, moving on.
But I
moving
wanna
on.
I am
Wait a
over here
minute.
doing work and shit, and I heard that. That's what I hear.
Benjamin.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Of course, Ben
Are you-
zoomed in on the prison pussy.
Wait. Are you making the ninja? Are you making the ninja song a thing?
But I will say though that my thought of prison pussy and Ben's thought of prison pussy are. Oh well, no, I guess they're the same. Never mind.
They're the same.
I'm
Probably.
just debating.
They're the same.
I'm just debating if he's making the ninja song a thing.
No, I'm working on something else. It took me a second. Actually, there was a couple I was going to be working on.
Is that how boring we are, Ben? That you're working on other shit while we're on your phone only talking? I see how it is.
I'm
He
constantly
just
working.
he just puts up the stream and does his own thing and says, "Yeah,
Right.
y'all be
Yeah, just
as
let's-
boring
just
as you
let's
fucking
less-
want." Yeah.
Exactly.
he
See,
lets the
Clockwork
rest of
knows.
us-
Hey, I'm
Tell
not.
us the rest of
Hey,
us-
I've been around the block and around the world, so there's nothing
Yeah.
that
Well,
I haven't
Ben,
seen.
Ben just says. Ben just
there's
says.
some shit
"Go
I wish I
ahead,
hadn't seen. Oh, sorry.
Right?
Do your thing,
That ain't no
and then
shit.
all of a sudden, we talk about the vaccines and shit.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, now you want to get the stream pulled. Now you want to get the stream pulled.
Demonetized, shut down, erased from the world. Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the clip I'm
This
working
Well,
on.
wait,
never
fuck.
happened.
Hey, my
We
stream, I
won't ever
don't give a
hear.
fuck.
This is the
What?
Hey,
one.
my stream, I don't care.
What I need to do is save these.
Let's talk about
segments-
abortions.
segments.
Let's go. Oh, anyway, sorry. Go
I need
ahead.
to save
sorry.
these segments for like the beginning and the end of the stream, so I can just tell YouTube trim it and get rid of it. That's what I need to do.
Oh,
It'll make my life so much easier.
now
Yeah.
let's
So,
talk about.
so we all know
Oh,
that
this-
Ben trims. Sorry, Clockwork. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, I'm glad you talked over me because now maybe his stream won't get shut down.
Totally.
I just want to know. Ben, do you trim? You were talking about trimming stuff. Are you manscaped or Sam manscaped?
Sam was cheap and he didn't buy me a manscape.
Ben is the house of wax. That's where he goes.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't do Brazilian on men. I apologize. We're not set up for that. Better watch where you put that wax in that fucking thing because they could rip the wrong thing. Anyway, moving on.
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh yeah.
Frankie, why do you let me keep talking?
I don't even know. Shut up. I just want to know how Ben cracked his noggin and broke all his other bones. When he was like
I was hit by a car at 5 in Clackamas, flew down the road, fractured my skull and my pelvis, road rash. Then a year later, I fell off a playhouse, landed sitting on my right leg, shattered my femur right above my knee, and was in traction with a body cast.
Okay, Ben,
Yeah.
I got two for you. When I was 5, almost turned 6, it was a month before my birthday. I was in a horrendous car crash. Yeah, they didn't think I would survive. And actually, I did die for like 5 minutes, and the paramedics brought me back. But, that's another story for another time. 3 days in a coma, a week in the hospital, they sent me home. I had to learn how to walk, read, write. You had to learn how to, all that kindergarten shit was gone.
Oh, yeah.
So it was start from the beginning. Yeah.
I've told myself, I'm like, I don't know sometimes, and I mean, I'm not saying like I'm an intelligent or the smart individual, but in general, a lot of things I don't. No, I'm not saying that. But a lot of things I don't. A lot of things I don't even have to try at. If I just focus on it, I'll learn that shit no matter what it is, and I'll fucking be able to excel at it.
Oh yeah,
That's called Adderall.
So I've always said, had I not been knocked unconscious, fractured my skull in that episode, the first one with the car wreck, getting hit by the car, I'm like, would I have been normal, or did this cue something, or did this make me dumber than I maybe would have been? Who knows? We'll just go with whatever it is. Who knows?
Combination of all of that, because I've thought that too. Because I've been better if that didn't happen, but
We're looking at potential Peace Prize winner, Ben.
Peace Prize winner. Not with this shit. Harley, who did you want to marry you to who?
I wanted Ike to marry me to fucking... Can't even think of the fucking name anymore.
Pablo Escobar.
Hey, I'm the one smoking pot here, okay? I forgot my second point, but
Fair enough.
This is a little out of context, but by the way, this is my entertainment, so I don't give a fuck. YouTube, enjoy. That is Sam's secret. That is Sam's secret. I will save up money to get them to wed us in Vegas.
So you know that lead singer.
Sam has
the lead singer's name is Sebastian Bach, right?
No, that's not.
It is. That's his name.
Look it up. Right.
Oh, is that instead of Star? He goes by Star.
Assume his name?
He goes by Star, but his stage name. But
Skid
that's
Row.
Sam has been to like. I've been to one of the. That was me and Sam's first concert. I took him to see them, and we've gone to like 4 others since then. He loves them, so I'm like, he's
awesome.
like, we're gonna get married, right? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm gonna set it up and hire them to do like a couple songs or whatever and do a wedding in Vegas.
We need
honestly, I thought you guys. You're right. I was thinking GoFundMe. I thought you guys were married, but yeah, let's set up a GoFundMe for this. Fuck, I'll donate.
I don't know what it would cost to hire them to do to go to Vegas because they're from Cali.
Just send James to talk to them and they'll do it for free.
Yeah, beer and food. Yeah.
James,
that's why
get on
Dapion was in here last Thursday or Monday. He's like, I love my Steel Panther, and I'm like, someone who knows Steel Panther.
No, but seriously,
I got a question. Dude. I got a question for the panel and the chat. What was the actual first live concert you went to?
Bon Jovi,
actually bought tickets and went to see him.
That was actually Toby Keith.
Holy shit!
Took me to Bon Jovi in 1986. Me and my sister.
Well, I was 2 years old in 1986.
Was it Cinderella?
Oh my God, it might have been. I don't remember.
Yeah, Cinderella opened for Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, when I
Yeah.
saw him in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I thought Cinderella was better than Bon Jovi because Bon Jovi was like trying to be Kiss or whatever at that
Oh
time.
no,
So-
they were. No, they were.
Yes,
Shut up.
they had a
All
big
the
stage show
girls love
production that was
Bon
all
Jovi.
kind of fucking,
No.
you know, if somebody fucks up on the music, hey, look, Sparkle, look at the shiny. Yeah, you know.
No, Cinderella wore the makeup. Bon Jovi didn't. I was 16.
Well, I mean,
My
yeah,
sister was
Cinderella
13.
makeup, and, you know, they had a keyboard artist, quote unquote artist, in the band.
Quote unquote artist.
And
You know.
who's still around?
No love for the
Still
keyboard.
around.
No love for the keyboard.
Well, you might as well play the guitar. If you're gonna play, you're gonna have 900 fucking keys around you, and you can only play 10 at a time. You know what the hell?
God, Clockwork, you're way too judgmental. Ease up, smoke a little
No,
more
I
pot.
just I had the hey look, I bought the album of Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet. I have the album of Cinderella like vinyl packed away somewhere in the back there. But yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't a good concert. Maybe I'm just a little mad about it because when everybody were passing around joints, I was like maybe 13, 14. Nobody would hand it to me. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Well, yeah.
Puff up pass. How did I get skipped? What the hell?
We didn't let kids smoke pot back then. Come on.
Well, that's what I was saying. Frankie
wait,
was saying
what
her
was that?
her first concert in 1986. I was like, well, fuck, I was 2. So
Yeah, I know.
But-
Thank you.
One.
In
Thank you.
86, you
just
were
saying.
2? You were 2.
1986, I was 2. I was born in 1984. I will be 40 next month. So
86, I was 1. I think right now, Harley Dad and me are the same age.
yep, right now until next month. Yep.
Okay,
I'm
so
Rick
it might
James,
have
bitch.
been.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So it
I will
was
be-
late 1986 if I was 16.
Yeah, you
on.
don't even. You're not even gonna
No,
know
it might
who
have
I
been
saw.
1987. It might have been early 1987.
Okay, so I'd been
because I
3.
didn't meet my
So I'd
husband
been 3.
until 1987.
Who's that?
Whatever, something like that.
My first concert was Def Leppard.
What?
Hysteria. Oh, it was
Oregon
Uh-oh.
State Fair in 1996, I think.
Oh, they were at your Oregon State Fair? Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
they put
cool.
the Oregon State Fair in the 90s. I don't know if it was 96
No
or
way,
like 97. I don't remember what year it was, but I saw Def Leppard.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, that's.
I mean,
that's
I do
fair.
like them.
That's fair. I and now thinking about that when I said that, I think it was Oregon State Fair also. It was probably 93. That time of life with the concussion, the skull fracture stuff is blurry, so I don't really recall.
Oh, yeah.
it.
Everything.
The first one, technically, I guess, saw the Beach Boys, and and the Oak Ridge Boys,
And the
I think
Oak Ridge Boys. Oh,
twice.
fuck. Hell, Bob.
The first concert where I paid for it, I was 13, 14. It was the Offspring in downtown Portland. In downtown Portland at like the Roseland Theater, I think, in downtown Portland.
Starry Night.
Yeah. I need to change my answer.
The one before that was actually this
Placed by one of the newsboys.
Yeah,
Who
look
was
up
that,
Striper from the 80s.
But
yeah.
oh, I love Striper. I have like 3 of their albums on vinyl.
I love Striped Bass.
Oh yeah, they're
so I
Dwarfs.
needed-
But yeah,
I needed
it
to
was
change
like
my
the
first
Christian version of heavy metal. They were trying to counter Satan or whatever.
No, Striper is great. I need to change my
Striper
first
sucked
concert. It was-
ass.
No, they
Oh man,
fuck
just
you.
where they're all,
Striper's amazing for what it is. It's fucking amazing.
they're black and yellow. All of them were wearing fucking yellow. And they looked like B. They did jumping around on stage, acting stupid. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Last smoke.
I need to change my my first concert to Johnny Cash. Actually,
Shut up.
Oh, see, now that's
I went
good.
to I went
Shut
to
up.
I went to a Billy Graham event, and Johnny Cash was there with June Carter. And when I
Holy
was like
shit.
when I was like 7, this was at Providence
Fuck
Park before it
me.
was
No,
Providence
you got
Park
me
in
beat.
Portland.
I ain't got nothing on
And
that.
so I
No.
got to see Johnny Cash when I was like 7 years old.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, that's
That's amazing.
Mhm.
That's fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
that would be fucking.
With June Carter, Cash.
June Carter was there, yes.
Wow.
Did she sing, or do you remember?
They both sang.
I mean, you
They
were
both
7.
sang. Well, I was like not old enough, and it wasn't until like 10 years ago that my brother told me that Johnny Cash was there. I remember going to the event. I don't remember Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
did.
I mean,
I
that's
did
fair
get to
enough.
see Johnny Cash.
You were 7. I mean, I'm just saying you were 7.
I
So,
know. How
yeah,
many
fair
people
enough.
of us remember 2nd grade?
My
Let's see,
daughter,
in 19
my daughter slept
in
through a Blake Shelton concert,
1977.
which I thought was kind of cool. Sorry, go ahead.
What, Harley?
I just
Oh, yeah,
my
go ahead.
daughter slept through a Blake Shelton concert. Like it was so fucking
I can
loud.
believe that.
We were at a fucking country festival. She was, I want to say 3 at the time, and it was so loud. She was just like, I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, she missed it, you know, but at least we have the memory.
That was her first concert. What was yours?
My first concert was actually Toby Keith, right before he blew up, because he was at the Jackson County Fair, and I actually got to meet him. So we did the concert. I won a little contest. Actually got to go backstage and meet him, and I thought it was really cool because I loved his music at the time. And this was literally like 3 weeks before he blew up.
Right.
And it was fucking. So I'm like,
Shit,
oh,
you didn't
you're
get his
cool. I love your
autograph?
music.
Yeah.
Oh, I got his autograph. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I got
okay.
his autograph.
Well, keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Oh, I got
Keep
it. Trust me. Yeah. But it was like literally like 3 weeks later, he was all over the fucking radio. And it was like, God damn, I just got to meet this guy. And that's fucking cool as shit. And he's one of the very few celebrity deaths that actually touched me because I got to meet him, you know?
Right.
He just died recently, which really
I
fucking
think
sucks.
the good thing about people now, you couldn't do that unless you did a special meet and greet VIP shit with him.
Right, yeah, and you
One
pay
thing
money
was,
and all
a
this
few
shit.
years ago, if you know, like Mark Tremonti, he was the guitarist of Creed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then he was in Alter.
Met
Yeah, he
him.
was in Alter Bridge. And then he also, well, he still is, but then he also has his own solo band.
Tremonti,
which is
yeah, it's a
Tremonti.
great album.
And we just got to see Seven Dust and Tremonti VIP a few months ago in Texas.
I'm jealous.
But like a few years ago, I went and saw Tremonti's band in a small club, and they did a meet and greet, and I got a selfie with Mark Tremonti and got to shake all their hands and just be like, dude, you are still fucking badass.
Have you heard Mark Tremonti does Frank Sinatra yet?
Yes. Dude, that man can sing.
I have
That
that on
sing.
vinyl. I have that on vinyl. Someday we gotta fucking sit down and listen to that shit.
James went and saw Bluegrass for his first concert.
Bluegrass, James?
No.
Yeah, they were just hanging out in the cul-de-sac.
That was forced upon me. I did like the first shit I ever saw live was some fucking bluegrass shit because my parents took me there. Hated it. Technically, artistically, how they fit all that shit together, the bass and the fiddle and the banjo and the guitar and
Ukulele,
the mandolin. And, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, that's hard as shit to get all that to work. But do I like the way it sounds? Fuck no.
Listen to this. This is for
Bluegrass done right. Bluegrass done right though is some good shit.
This is for Canada too. Listen to the band called the Dead South.
Oh yes,
I've heard of the Dead
I've
South.
seen it. I've
Hey,
seen them 3 or 4 times. I've met them. I have photos with them. Fucking hysterical, hysterical fucking guys live. They are
Those guys are great.
amazing.
It's like
accidentally when I was younger, I was with my dad. We were working at the Washington County Fair. I accidentally met Charlie Daniels, which was kind of interesting.
How do you accidentally? Fucking.
Well, no, I was hanging out with one of the other adults that was working in the space that we were working, and he was talking to somebody, and this guy walks up and like asks us a question, and this guy's like, and the guy I was there with was like, "You're Charlie Daniels, aren't you?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I'm
And
Charlie."
you
Daniels.
turned around.
And he answers the
Yeah,
question,
you turned
and
around.
then-
He was right there. Yeah, he was in your face. He was like, "Where you want?"
I'm not the one that said it. I was like 9 at the time, so I didn't know who it was, but I
Oh,
went
so
back
you
and
like,
the
who is
guy
this?
I was with made a big deal about it, and I went back and talked to my dad about
But
it.
the
He's
guy
like,
you were with,
Charlie
wait a minute.
Daniels, what the fuck?
Wait, yeah, that dumb sound.
All right,
That's fucking awesome, though. That is.
James.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's fucking
James,
awesome.
your first
We haven't heard
concert.
James.
Your
Yes.
first concert.
Well,
Never been to one.
It was a Jets hockey game.
Never
That was
been
his first
Concert?
No,
Never-
You don't do music?
he saw Roseanne Barr sing the national anthem once.
No, she didn't.
Well, I would have
She sang
rather
something. She sang
seen,
something, but it wasn't a fucking national. Anyway, moving on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd have rather seen Xena sing the national anthem because her tits popped out while she was singing them. So
I would rather see me sing the national anthem. I'll throw my tits out. It's way better than fucking Roseanne did. Anyway, sorry.
James, you have to have gone to some concert of some
No.
something.
No.
The very
Boy,
first
living on
concert
living on
I
a farm
actually-
dealing with chickens, you have a lot of work to do.
Worship band playing
Well,
at
no,
church
it's the
once?
second one because Bon Jovi and Cinderella. But the second concert I went to was Metallica Black. It was just Metallica for 5 hours. Imagine that.
5
shit.
hours? How does
5
that-
fucking
had to have
hours.
been in-
They started.
It had to have been in the 80s because they can't do that now.
No.
Well,
no
I
one
mean-
would
Back in
do
the
that.
day, they
No one
used
would
to
do
play
that.
Back
Back
in
in
the
the-
day, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 fucking hours just them. I seen people. There was
What's up,
this thing
Defo?
called the pit. There was this thing called the pit under the stage where they were playing. It was a mosh pit times 1,000. Yeah, people were bleeding and
That's when
broken.
you. That's when you need Defo. That's when you need Defo in a mosh pit like that. He can protect you.
All right.
Sorry.
So then I guess if we're talking concerts, then we'll go around. Ike, Clockwork, Harley, Frankeny, James. You're disqualified, I guess. Apparently, you disqualified yourself. What's
Neil, you vote Neil.
the best concert you've ever been to? Now that's going to be hard to pick, but
Oh.
just
Garth
pick
Brooks.
one and
Garth
go
Brooks.
the
Garth
best
Brooks.
one.
Garth Brooks. Sorry, I went out of turn. My bad, but Garth Brooks. Fucking amazing fucking concert. Oh my god.
Best concert I ever went to was an Evening with Demon Hunter. It was the first time I went to a concert with at the time my pre-girlfriend, which is now my ex-girlfriend, but it was probably the best concert I ever went to.
Cool.
She was there. It was awesome.
Well, no, I was deployed overseas. That's about all I'm going to say about it. But Three Doors Down showed up. They put on a fucking great show. I mean,
They're pretty good.
That's cool.
I've seen Three
If
Doors
somebody
Down
said-
live before, so yeah.
If somebody said here's a ticket to a Three Doors Down show, I wouldn't say no to it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
only went
kinda
to theirs because Caesar opened for them on their tour, but they did a great job. They were really good.
They're good. I like them. They have an
Well, I
acoustic
mean-
album that came out a couple of years ago that's really good.
well, fair enough. It was a free concert and it was a break from like the grind. So
Well, it
yeah,
wasn't
that might
free.
be
You
why it
were
was so
fucking
good
serving
to
your
me.
country.
To me
It wasn't
personally,
free.
yeah.
Hey, in all defense of
No, no,
Clockwork,
you're
Greg,
fine.
where do you think I met Scott Stapp and got signatures from? He was in Kuwait doing an acoustic set, and I got to meet him. That was when he had his head shaved, so he didn't look like
Oh
Scott.
shit. Okay. Fair enough.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ben. At
Steal
least you didn't
Charlie
say
Dad's
anyway.
words?
He didn't say anyway though, James, but it was close enough. So fuck you, Ben.
Who, me?
I can't.
No, Ben.
I can't. I don't want to get
No,
copyrighted.
it's my
I don't
fault.
want to get
Hey,
copyrighted.
hey,
for
Harley,
stealing
you
a phrase.
understand it's always my fault. It's always my
Well,
fault.
yeah, that is true. It is always Clockwork's fault. No matter what it is, it's always Clockwork's fault.
Yeah.
Megan
don't
was
matter.
up here earlier, and it's all Clockwork's fault. So yeah.
All right,
Anyway.
Harley.
Anyway,
best
moving on.
concert.
Best concert? I said Garth Brooks.
Okay.
I saw him in the Moda Center. Well, at that time, it was the fucking name before the Moda Center. Fucking thing.
Rose
Anyway.
Garden.
Rose Garden. That's right. Yes. So,
Oh, yeah,
so
they
I saw
changed
Garth Brooks
I forgot they
in the
changed
Rose Garden, and it was fucking amazing. Like it was. Oh my god. If I was a virgin before I saw that concert, I wouldn't have been afterwards. Just saying.
This
But
chick,
no,
she
it
just
really
jumped
was
right there.
And-
I wasn't gonna say no.
Yeah.
I forgot
The
they-
dude in front of me got real mad when he felt some liquid hit his back. It was bad.
I forgot they changed. I
Anyway,
forgot they changed the
moving on.
Rose Garden. I forgot they changed the Rose Garden name.
Yeah, it's Moda Center. Yeah, it's Moda Center now.
So stupid.
What a stupid fucking name, right?
I know.
Moda Center.
Rose Garden was so much better.
Yeah.
Garden was so much better.
It makes
Well,
sense.
yeah, because it's
City
the
of
Rose
Roses.
City. It's
Yeah.
well, now it's the homeless city, but
It's
yeah.
also
That too, yeah.
the Rose Garden is shaped in the shape of a rose petal. Like if you look at it from above, it's the shape of a rose petal.
Yeah,
it's a nice. It's a
But
nice
it's all
arena.
wilted
Well,
now.
it was a
What?
nice arena. I don't know what it's
Definitely
like now.
fucking building. No, it's
still a
fucking
nice
garbage.
place.
I mean, the Moda
still
Center
nice.
itself, yes, yeah, the Moda Center itself
Still a
is
good
nice,
arena.
but the surrounding community, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you've got like just like right across the street, you've got a fucking homeless city on almost every fucking side of that building.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I
But
say
the
homeless
building,
city?
but the
I meant
building
drug
itself,
den.
though, they're unhoused. They're unhoused people.
Yeah. I saw that from Seattle where it's called now unhoused, even though a guy built a house
there
out
was
of public property stuff in Seattle, and they still call him unhoused. He built himself.
Are you talking about the actual Justice Warrior video?
Yes. Oh my god, I love that guy. He's like, it was like the unhoused man, Steve
good.
Irwin. He's like this. Whoa! Anytime we have a Steve Irwin, get a Stingray. It'll take care of the problem. He's like, all right, calm down, everyone, calm down. Too soon.
I love Sean.
That is-
I love
that is-
Sean. He's
Always
so good. He
too
makes
soon.
good videos.
That dude is.
Hey, look, you go fucking
he's
around
great.
the deep ocean long enough, a shark is gonna fucking kill your ass. I'm just saying something.
Yeah,
There'll
You'll
be
bite
something
your fucking leg off.
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
human.
Yeah, no, Sean,
You're
Sean,
right,
Sean of
bro.
Actual Justice Social Warrior though on YouTube, he's fucking great. He calls out all
Oh,
the
okay.
dumb shit and just
He's amazing.
he's like, this
Don't
is
watch him.
stupid. This is stupid. Why are people doing this? Yada yada. And he just doesn't give a fuck, and I like it.
Well,
anybody
those
hasn't seen
wingsuits,
actual-
people run,
If
jump
anybody
off.
hasn't
The,
seen Actual Justice Warrior, check him out. He's really good.
Yeah, I'll put it.
That's
I'll
fucking
type his
insane.
name. You can search him on YouTube. But Frankie,
All right.
your best concert.
well, yeah, okay.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to think.
I'm gonna smell
I've
something,
gone
Brendan. Sorry,
to-
I apologize.
Right? It doesn't work too well. I have seen so many concerts. At least 5 a year since
Well,
my
I've
Bon
seen a
Jovi
lot, not quite
experience.
that. Yeah, not quite that.
At least. My husband's even seen more. So I love when we used to do rock fests.
Oh yeah.
We
in
saw them
Portland.
all. And like the very first rock fest was in Estacada at the Timber Park. And I was trying to think of the band's name and I can't think of it. And it's so 80s, 90s, hair fest, rock fest shit. Remember,
Oh, I know what
but
you're talking about. It was like
yeah.
it was like Ozfest. I went once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
101
So we have rock
KUFO.
fest.
101 KUFO.
Yes, those were good because you got to see so many of them all day long.
Yeah, but I gotta have a nap.
Recently see Sammy Hagar and George Thorogood and Bend
Oh.
outdoors, front row, and both
Warren
of them,
Bourbon.
as old as they are, It sounded amazing.
They look like
live.
beef jerky. Sorry.
No, they did. But
Sorry, I
really
just had to say it.
when you're that
It
old
came out.
and can sound live, still sound good live.
They're pickled. Hey, they're pickled.
George
Hey, kids,
Thorogood
I got-
just, it's funny, but he still put on an awesome show, and my husband loves Sammy Hagar, so I mean, of course, we're going again this summer, but I love it when they sound good live. I love a good live show, and so many people don't sound good
Van
live.
Halen with
Pardon?
David Roth, but I do like some of the Sammy
Yeah.
Hagar, Sammy Halen, or however you want to put it, that it became for a minute. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we liked him when he was the Red Rocker. Come on, before Van.
Oh yeah,
Halen.
55.
Yeah.
I
And afterwards.
I don't want to take from Frankie D, but I gotta call it a night. See you guys next time. Have a good night.
Good
All
night,
right,
Ike.
Ike. His next victim just showed up. That's
Good
why.
night, Ike. Good night, Ike.
Yeah, exactly.
What's close, bro?
I have drained you, and now you must rest.
Who's coming up now?
I mean,
Oh, sorry.
For me, I guess
So-
outside of maybe the first Offspring concert, just because it was in the Roseland, so it was a small venue, and my mom was just
Pissed as hell.
disturbed as fuck by seeing that show, even though I
Disturbed
paid
is
for
a
it.
good show.
I paid for it. Obviously they were a lot
Disturbed
younger.
was good.
I'd say that's still the best show. It's hard. It's really hard to pick, but I'd say it was Rammstein.
Oh, I would love to see Rammstein.
Yeah, Rammstein in San Antonio in the
Yeah.
Fuhrer Zone was fucking
He's
absolutely
got the
spectacular.
videos on his page, Charlie.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He's got
Oh, fuck.
those
I guess I
videos
should
on his
subscribe to
page.
Ben and go check out his channel. I guess I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben,
Yeah,
can
me
you drop your link so I can sub?
Yeah.
Working on
Yeah,
it.
drop it in the private chat. Yeah, that way you know
Yeah.
you can get too many subs all at once.
My most memorable concerts is my husband took me to Anthrax and Metal Church when it was the Starry Night.
Metal Church.
And I was
Oh my God,
pregnant.
I would have loved it. Ah, you were pregnant. Wait a minute. Did your child come out with like glowing red eyes and shit?
She did. But I was underage. He had a mustache since
My
the age of 14, so he looked like he could go upstairs and drink. So of course he went upstairs and drank, and here I'm a little tiny pregnant teenager, and I had to stand back against the windows the whole time because it was such a rowdy crowd. That was the most
Oh, hell yeah.
memorable concert and the loudest. Anthrax
Well-
and Metal Church at Starry Night. Fuck.
Oh,
So what's the
That
worst
might have been
concert?
stuff.
What's the
That
worst
might have been
concert
it.
people have been?
That might have been it.
what the
too.
shittiest live
Fair enough,
performance
fair
I've
enough.
ever seen?
Yeah,
What was
what
Are
that,
you
is it?
talking
Parker?
about Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the shittiest live performance I've ever seen?
The worst
Oh.
live performance we've all ever seen. What's your
Well,
top?
I paid $5.
I definitely have one for that.
This will
You go,
actually be
Hulk.
quick. I paid $5 to get into a fucking. They rented the VFW, and this band was playing, and everybody's getting drunk. There was kegs sitting around, and other stuff floating around. But anyway, this band was so fucked up they could not keep it in tune. It was just crap. It like all fell flat.
What
And I
band?
was just sitting there, Oh, go
What
ahead.
band though?
Sorry.
Wait, no. What band?
I can't. They were so shitty. I can't even remember their name.
Was it James? Was it James and the Assassins? Wait, what?
Well, do you remember the guy on January 6th who had the moose helmet on or the buffalo helmet
No.
on? The lead
Was he the
singer,
lead singer?
the buffalo helmet on. He had it. It almost looked exactly like that. and he
Oh,
fell on his
fuck.
face like 3 times trying to sing songs and shit. I was just like, no, this is crap. Okay,
So
okay.
we got so
I
we got LW in chat saying his worst concert was a Smashing Pumpkins I went to. They just went through the motions that didn't give a fuck. Had second row. Wow, that sucks.
yeah.
Mhm.
I have to
I
bring
can
this
see
up
that.
just because if I don't, I'll forget. And I mean, I've seen a lot of local bands and stuff like that, and small bands, but I'm going to leave them off the list in a sense because
Fair
you're kind of
enough,
nice
yeah.
to some of the local small bands that are trying. They're going to have an off night.
They're just starting out.
So,
No, this
and this is a
is
free concert. This was with this. The only reason I can think of this is because there's a 2-parter to this. So it's a
Okay.
2-part, but it connects. There was in Iraq at one point, Puddle of Mud went and played in Iraq
Oh.
for the
And it was bad?
for the troops. And I wasn't at that base, so I didn't get to see him. I was like, fuck. So they went to our base in the US and they played. He was so high on cocaine.
That's my worst concert too, Ben. Puddle of Mud is my worst fucking. Sorry.
Yeah, he literally was like, "You fucking hate me" for like 10 minutes straight, and the band was just like, "Are you done? Like, dude, we got to move on." Now, part 2 of that was we went to go see them again here at a local kind of bar, outdoor bar, where we saw Steel Panther, our first concert together. So I was like, I want to see Puddle of Mud again. We got there, we got in. Well, Puddle of Mud never got on the plane from California because the guitarist was so I either fucked up or scared or couldn't get on the plane for some reason. So they just canceled the show and didn't tell anyone until we got there. So Puddle of Mud, you are my worst concert experiences.
Same, Ben. 100%. We paid $75, my brother and I, to go see Puddle of Mud in fucking Santa Cruz. Worst fucking concert ever. Like, oh, fuck. It's amazing that's the same. Like, anyway, sorry. All right. So, James's worst concert. Oh, wait. James has never been to a concert.
Never been to one.
The cows.
I have
God
two.
damn it.
Oh, this
All right.
is the virgin.
All right, Ben. I'm going to play concert. Or, sorry, James, I'm going to play concert for you right now, okay? We're going to, Ben, go.
4 of us are going to have to kidnap James and take him to, like,
You can't
a
kidnap
fucking
a ninja,
heavy metal
bro.
concert like War or something. We
You
have to
can't
find
kidnap
War.
a ninja, though.
Gore. I saw Gore just a few months ago. I was like,
Oh, really? Oh, hey, let's go. Hey, there's a place. There's a place.
We were in
Carolina.
that was the mud. That was the Mudvayne pit video, and they were spray. It's on my YouTube too. There's shorts of Gore where they're spraying everything over all the food.
My sister said
The
they
food
played.
coloring.
At
Oh,
a bar.
God.
It was a 2-story bar in North Carolina. My sister and her best friend went there, and they said, yeah, they did all that shit. The cum simulated.
Oh yeah. Do you know how hard it was to cut hard it was to cut a short for YouTube where it wouldn't get censored?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's hard as hell.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, so it's hard.
It was rough. I'll find it. Frankie, your worst concert.
No, I have
And
two
her
that I could think of.
went to see Marilyn Manson. I'm not sure
Yes,
I
which.
saw Guns N' Roses in Seattle.
Yeah.
And
Guns N' Roses in Seattle was the worst.
Guns N' Roses in Seattle sucked.
What year?
Whenever they were there last.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Oh well.
So
That Marilyn
somewhat recently. Somewhat recently, yeah.
Yeah, since they've broken up.
Probably
yeah.
10 years ago. What? I don't know. I have to. Fuck.
Well, I just no.
Okay,
It's fine, Frankie.
I can't
I got the
remember
next
time.
question. When everybody
I can't
can.
remember time.
Time is a man-made concept. Fuck time.
It is.
Anyway,
It is. But it was the last time they were on
TikTok.
tour.
So it was pretty recently.
TikTok.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty recently. So
Yeah. 5-10 years ago, somewhere in there. and Sarah McLaughlin at Edgefield. I'm embarrassed to say that, but I had to go to that, and I had high hopes for it, and it just sucked. Somebody made me
Oh,
go.
really?
Some other chick.
those
friend
are the
made
best
me
dates,
go.
though, when you have high hopes and they suck. Anyway, sorry.
In the bathroom.
I need to go to bed,
In the
y'all.
bar.
Just
For Clockworks, this is literally the start of the show, and this is the only video I could use because it got exactly as you said, graphic afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only thing I could show. It got so graphic afterwards. I was
nice
like,
guitar.
Cool.
and that was the light blood, you know.
Yeah, that's not the.
That's the light.
You ain't got
That's the
nothing
light
yet.
stuff.
Yeah, no.
It was why we did Mudvayne too, you know. Like, yeah, we don't fuck around. But yeah, gore. I could not that video. I was like, can't show that. Can't show that. Yep, can't show that. I mean, they had the monkey guy who's running around stage doing nothing, and he's just has a loincloth on, and then he starts slapping everyone with a big black dildo.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
And I was like, I can't show that.
And you paid
Why
for
not?
that?
Why not?
Well, I mean, I've watched an interview on YouTube
Touche.
out of all of that makeup and get up and you know, just talking like they're fucking normal dudes. They are actually really fucking normal dudes.
Yeah, it's just
They
a
do.
persona. They're just like, fuck it. Whatever.
Yeah. It's like Kiss. Well, I don't know. Those guys were kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Those they
Well, they kind of had to be though, because you know, like they had to paint their faces because their community wouldn't accept them. Like,
They were some
I mean, of
ugly
course they're fucked up
motherfuckers.
because of that. Well, that too, yeah.
Well, yeah. And you know, Ace and Peter did love their like cocaine. Just saying, they did. I'm just saying
I need
they
to.
did.
I need to get that cut. That video. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
James laces all his victims with cocaine before he takes them out. So
Cocaine.
James has top secret shit. That it's more potent.
Yeah, it's cocaine and
He's
fentanyl.
been to every concert backstage.
right, he runs security for all of them. He just being modest. I've never been to a concert.
Madonna actually invited me backstage, and I was 16. And when she found that out, I had to go.
James slept with Madonna 23 times. So.
Oh, did he?
That was when she was hot. That was when she was hot.
Yeah, back in the day. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe that's when. That's why she came out with Like a Virgin, because James took it.
Exactly. Well, and James actually slept with Ricky Martin as well. You know, but you know, we don't judge it. No. He's like, no, I'm not.
No. That was just that was just Ricky Martin. That was just Ricky Martin with his nephew.
Oh.
That's facts. I'm not making that's not fact. That's facts. I'm not
Hey, it's your channel. You say whatever you want.
It's in the news, YouTube. Don't blame me for the news.
It wasn't true.
It's all right, R. Kelly. Whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Men are
Chris
so
Brown, bitch.
Oh, Chris. What about Danny Brown? I don't know if you know who Danny Brown is, but he, you know, rapper / singer. He legit on one of his fucking. He's on stage. This chick pops up there and literally starts blowing him in the middle of his concert, and he fucking lets it go. Oh, I mean, well, he's a man, so of course he lets it go. He was single at the time. But she legit is literally blowing him on stage in the middle of the concert.
Jeez.
And that's why Ben started his band, so that he could, you know, get rewards like that. So. Anyway.
He holds a guitar in front of his crotch
Once
the
a
whole
chick,
time.
the bouncers get her. And
Well, yeah, but he accepts a little room for the chick to be behind the guitar. Anyway, sorry.
No, there's a hole in the back of the guitar.
It's a glory hole in the guitar.
The strings make it better.
I am
the
not
vibration of the
playing
strings.
I'm not playing that video on YouTube.
Well, I mean, of course
I
not.
wouldn't.
But you found it though. But you found it though, right, Ben?
I caught the other Steel Panther video, but that one I'm not playing.
He played it before.
Well, I mean, but it does
That's how I know about that.
He's gonna save it to watch later. But anyway, moving on. Look, y'all, this really is my last cigarette. I gotta go get.
Well, we'll take this shit to Discord, and they don't fuck with us over there. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, it's just the FBI and CIA listening in, but Discord doesn't.
Well, you don't think they listen to YouTube and everything else
right,
you do?
right?
Your emails and
I work for the government, and I want to know how many watch lists I'm on. But
all of them.
I've worked for the government, and I'm trying to again and again. Luckily, they have not.
Right. Ben's trying to get a job with my company. They're gonna be like, "Wait, you're with so and so?" Yeah, fuck no.
You've been hanging out with that clockwork motherfucker? Oh no.
Right.
We're not letting you in here.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you hang out with Clockwork, but you also hang out with the assassin James Ninja." Oh, fuck! All right, we get you. We don't want to piss Ninja James off, so yeah, you'll get the job. No.
Or maybe they'll like recruit him into Section 31 or whatever, the super secret part of it. These motherfuckers.
We can't reveal that.
Give us the info on them. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, we got to be quiet, Clockwork.
All right, you know
These
what?
civilians don't understand.
You know what? Great way to.
No, but I know her brother.
Great way to end the night. After this, I will just roll it out with the normal, but because you mentioned it, guess what?
Fuck, here we go.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It was my fault.
America!
We're gonna burn this ship to the ground, and then I will play the outro, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. So if you don't know who this is, well,
what's up, y'all?
Hide your children.
I'm not looking.
Good night, everyone.
Is it a boy or a girl or a lady hermaphrodite? Honey, I don't wanna know who's sucking my dick today. Go to the
Holy. Hey,
I want to know that too. My wife, it's Shark Week, so I'm not getting. Anyway, moving on. Don't laugh at that, Frankie. Look at the shit they're wearing, though. Like
note.
No, that reminds me. That reminds me of like early Motley Crue. Yeah, some shit early Motley Crue was wearing.
To note, that is one of Sam's favorite bands, and I took him there first for one of our first concerts. So there you go. Good night, everybody.
Fair enough.
Good night, Ben. Thanks for having us up, brother.
Yeah, man. Take care, everybody on panel and in chat.
Hey, Ben. Just so you know, Ben, you are welcome on my panel. Like, you can come hang out for a bit. It's fine.
I know. Sometimes I'm working late though. So like last night I was working to close. And I'm like, oh god, if I do this, I'm going to be stuck for hours.
Fair enough. Like, yeah, like when I come on your panel for 3 hours and it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, I got to be up in 4 hours.
I know, right?
Whatever. Right.
I wonder how loud. I wonder how loud this is, or YouTube will copyright this one too.
Oh,
good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.
What's up, y'all? Everybody in chat. Everybody on the panel. Love you guys. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, let's see if you find me in the video, you stalkers.
Just one more day, we go wake up. Everything is lost, everybody stop. Don't really know why. Wanna talk the time, and it's someone else. Don't do it like that. If you ain't black, love is on contract. Then better just stay away, motherfucker. Just one more day. I keep that bullshit. I keep it up quick, make this flip. But you really know what I'm back there. I keep that bullshit. It's just one of those days. First one, play. You real birthday. Can't find out my baby yet. But I want to back. I'm ready to go back. Don't do it, just fucked up. That's the right to fuck up. That's the first stay away, motherfucker. Just one of those days. All of us, I need that bullshit. I keep it quick. can't hear me talking right. I can't hear me talking right. Watch your fucking face. Open all like a chainsaw. What? A chainsaw. What? Chainsaw. What?